Let's get nasty on a Thursday. It's a Fast Lane on 101 ESPN. Andrew Marsh, Kerey Davis, and Jamie Rivers. I'm Anthony Stalter. 201, your time check brought to you by Clarkson Jewelers, an officially licensed Rolex jeweler. Boys, those Cardinals, ready to rock. Pick up a win last night. Impressive fashion from the boys, especially after they had lost the previous game. Michael McGreevy keeps proving himself. 6 1/3, 5 hits allowed, 1 run, 6 strikeouts. Also came on his 26th birthday. Guys, I thought he attacked the zone, limited hard contact, never really let Milwaukee build any sort of sustained momentum. And for a Cardinals rotation that has searched for consistency behind its top arms, good consistency, I should say, quality consistency, McGreevy continues to become an increasingly reliable arm.
Yeah.
So it's good to see.
He is Mr. Steady out there. Somebody, I heard him talking on TMA a while back. Someone called him a poor man's version of Greg Maddux.
Jeez, that's
I'll take that.
pretty great compliment, honestly.
Yeah. But that's kind of what he is. He's a pitcher that finds the right areas. He's got great control over his pitches. He fluctuates the velocity on the pitches. He had good break on his breaking stuff yesterday. He's hard to hit. He'll throw 90 miles an hour straight down the pipe, and guys will look at it because they're not expecting it. He's fooled them so much with other things that he's able to slide those ones by guys. I love watching him pitch.
By the way, is there like a rich man's version of somebody? Or is that just Greg Maddux?
That would be Greg Maddux.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Or rich
Poor man's version is like,
Yeah, like you're the light version.
That's like when Ken Holland said, "You're half as good as Nick Lidstrom," and I said, "Deal."
Yeah, I'll take half of his money.
I'll take $5 million.
Oh no, you won't.
No, thank you.
Yeah,
It was worth a try, Jamie.
if he says yes,
Yeah, absolutely.
I agree. No, that was a good game last night. Cardinals got back on the winning side of things. The offense did what they did. A number of doubles, driving runners in. Just a game that you want to see them play. Get back in the right side. You talked about Mike McGreevy. You talked about, you didn't talk about Alec Burleson hitting off of lefties, doing a good job. Jordan Walker, again, leading the major leagues in RBIs and has over 100 hits right now. It's fun to watch, man. I think that this team is doing a fantastic job. Mason Wynn, leadoff double to begin the game. Like, you're seeing this young group, and this is why I don't get too high or too low. You lost 4 games in a row, and everybody thought the world was coming to an end in Cardinals.
It was unacceptable.
It was, clearly. What the hell are you guys doing? Get your fast lane stuff together.
Start winning again.
You know? Want to say it?
Maybe.
I didn't feel like you were close there.
I stumbled a little bit because I was trying to make sure that I said it correctly.
Right.
And not incorrectly. So, yeah.
You did great.
I haven't had an issue yet. Knock on wood, Jimmy.
Just wait.
Knock on your head.
It'll happen.
It won't. No, don't put that on me, man. We leave that up to you around here.
That's true. You got 2 to your tally, right?
I've got like 3 or 4 now.
He got 1 this year.
I got
1 or 2 this year.
2 that were close. They were back to back there. Yeah.
I'll still never forget the time that you omitted the non-curse word when describing me, but then cursed.
Yeah. I know. I don't know.
He said I was bat bleep crazy, but he bleeped out the bat part or something. He was bleep. Yeah, crazy.
And then wait. Oh. I hit the jump button.
My bad.
My bad. Cardinals didn't waste any time. First inning, Mason Wynn double, Jordan Walker RBI double, Alec Burleson RBI double, 3 straight doubles. It's kind of aggressive offense that this lineup has shown when it's been at its best. And then the power shows up. And, of course, it's from Jose Fermin. We all expect the Ferminator to touch seats, and he did. Hit a solo home run. Anybody got him?
No.
Did everybody have him?
No.
Okay.
Hey, no. JJ off the bench.
Marsh, did you have Burleson, though?
I did.
Yeah, so you took the lead with that 443-foot blast.
1 point ahead of you.
Nice job. All right, so Alec Burleson crushed that home run in the 6th, essentially put the game away. Do you guys feel as though that this series looks, it's 1-1. Does it look much different with the Brewers if they have some different arms in this rotation. If
Yes.
they've got some studs that they can match up with the Brewers. That second one was intentional.
Yeah, I think the pitching is where they are. I don't want to say deficient because that sounds harsh.
It's a good word.
It's the biggest it's the biggest area on the roster of opportunity.
There you go. That's a corporate way of spinning it.
Sure.
Plenty of opportunity in this area. If you want to come in, if you're looking for work, maybe look in this area. This is an area where we can use an upgrade.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I would agree. I think that if you have better pitching, but you don't, but if you have better pitching overall, you have a better team. And you have an opportunity to win more series. I'm excited still, regardless of how the first 3 games went. I'm glad that they bounced back last night, and hopefully they can bounce back again tonight and, finish the series out with a 3-2 loss on the end of it, but finish it out the right way.
I just wonder if they don't start, Hunter Dobbins and Matt Swanson, if they go with their normal rotation, does this series look different?
But based on what we're hearing about Michael McGreevy, how they thought he needed an extra day.
For sure.
So
Might have been
maybe
the same
that looks
situation.
different.
I'm
but
saying
then maybe
get rid of all that stuff. These guys just go toe-to-toe
if we're
with
just
how
doing
they're pitching.
If we're just just forgetting the injury.
I think what we look at the series, we're like, oh man, they lost 3 games.
Yeah, I don't think they really wanted to start Swanson.
For sure, I think that's my point. If all things are the same and there's no rest or any of that, there's no doubleheader. Like, do you feel a little bit better about where the Cardinals are? I think we have to take in consideration.
The one game was a blowout.
That was bad.
But the other two,
But the guy pitching it's like, all right, like
I don't disagree with that.
For me, I don't think like the first 2 games were 4-3 losses, and you were leading in both games. So it's not. That's why I said to me, it's not like this team is. The world is coming to an end because you lost the first 3 games. The third game, you got your teeth kicked in, cool. But the first 2 games, you were in it. You were winning game 1, up 3-0. Game 2, you came back and you were leading that game as well. Like, you had opportunities to win both of those games. And right now, you would have an opportunity if you took care of business in those first 2 games. You would have an opportunity to leave this series 4-1. But it's sports. And those guys get paid to play too. So I think that, that's not an indictment on this team. It's just saying that they are right where they need to be. Are there areas that need upgraded? Sure. I think there are a lot of teams that have areas that need to be upgraded. But since we're here, it's probably more glaring when you're watching the pitching and it's not performing at the level that you like.
My point is that you had Dustin May, who did not go that deep into the game, but he pitched really well. Then you had 2 guys start that you typically don't have start. And to your point, some of those games were close. It's like, okay, if these 2 teams met up in a playoff series, like, would you feel okay with this starting rotation based on what Michael McGreevy did last night, based on what Dustin May did earlier in the series, and based on what Andre Pallante has done all season?
Yeah, I guess if you look at it that way, although I still think Milwaukee is a better team.
Well, for sure.
Like, all things being considered, I still think that, the Cardinals have work to do overall to be a team that if the playoffs were tomorrow and they had to play Milwaukee, I can't say I'd put money on the Cardinals to win that series. But I think that I can't say. I didn't say I wouldn't. I just said I can't say it.
Well, you didn't yesterday. You had the Milwaukee Brewers as your bet the board pick.
I picked the money line -149.
For who?
I can't remember.
You remember?
I don't.
Okay. Well, Marshy remembers. He writes everything.
Yeah, I did write it
I don't think
down.
he wrote it down.
He wrote everything down.
Hopefully not.
Regardless, you know what? Let's just say you didn't pick them, but you don't get a point either way.
Yeah, that's a good point. Thank you. Anthony, your thoughts?
I think, Jamie, I think you nailed it there. It's a little tough to say that everything is equal in the postseason. Like you're saying, Jim. I mean, when you can throw out the Miz in game 1 of a series, if it's a short series, advantage Brewers.
Yeah.
If you're in the middle of the season, you were right ahead of the All-Star break. Yeah, look, you can play the game of, you start some guys you didn't want to. But that's the whole point of this, right? You don't have the current depth to match up with a Brewers team that has won the division consistently over the past 5-6 years. Right? Like, that's the difference. They can throw guys from the top of the rotation at you in a short series and fully take the series, take control of it.
Yeah, and I think that's where the Cardinals right now in the off season and just moving forward, period, is they have to get more depth in their rotation because they really only have the 3 guys.
Yeah.
And they may only have 2 guys after the trade deadline. Who knows what happens?
Who knows? Or maybe they add Robbie Ray. Right?
Maybe.
No, that's not going to happen. All right, it's Fast Lane on 101 ESPN. We do have a lineup out for tonight's game, so we'll play the lineup game next here on 101 ESPN. Means it's time to play lineup game here in the Fast Lane on 101 ESPN. Cardinals and Brewers, they wrap up their series at Busch Stadium tonight. Logan Henderson, a left-hander,
Oh, Logie Poo.
will be on the mound for the Brewers. Andre Palante
What?
will toe the rubber for the Cardinals.
This is the fourth left-hander they've pitched in this series?
I'm sorry, he's a righty. My
Oh,
bad.
I was going to say.
My bad.
Yeah,
Logan
That
Anderson's a
changes
righty.
everything.
Hey,
My bad.
I'm glad you clarified it because I was
glad you were
confused.
paying attention.
See?
He is a right-hander.
First for everything.
I'm tapped out. I gave you my one. Don't expect any more. Who's pitching for the Cardinals? I didn't hear that.
Andre Palante.
Thank you.
Andre Palante.
Whatever, dude.
Yeah, I know.
All right. I know JJ was not in the lineup yesterday, but he's probably back today.
Ollie likes giving 2 days off to guys. Remember?
Nah.
Everybody good with me saying JJ Wetherell?
You know what,
thing,
Anthony?
brother.
You say whatever the heck you want.
Show us JJ Wetherell.
What's the best kind of player we play? Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy?
All right. Imagine this is Herrera again. Show us. Ivan Herrera.
What's your favorite position?
Designated hitter.
That's cool with me. It's not my favorite, but I'll do it for you.
Is this Alec Burleson?
I can't imagine it isn't.
Show us Alec Burleson.
He's not some magic star.
What? You're insane. He's a huge star at this specific sliver of time.
Show us Jordan Walker.
That one touched the ground. That one touched the ground.
Yeah. What's going on there? I'm just fixing something that's been bugging me.
Wait a minute. What have we here?
Is Newt?
There it is.
Show us Lars Nootbaar.
Captain, you hear me? On your left.
Wish you had the next part. on there.
Undertaker?
Yeah.
The organ kicks
Man.
in.
Didn't realize that one.
Man, that's my favorite one. All right, is this the Furminator or is this someone else?
Wynn?
Mason Wynn.
Oh, Mason Wynn. I
No,
got
you're
ahead
good.
of myself.
Yeah.
You're fine.
I forgot about Mason Wynn. Show us Mason Wynn.
Shortstop. That's right. Now and forever. Forever and ever. Shortstop.
We aren't in the top 10.
Wait.
This is bull.
He's the best in the business.
Best arm in baseball.
All right, so
Now is this the Furminator?
I don't see a world where you take Fermin out. He has played, 5 or 6 games in a row now. He hits the home run last night. He's played all over the diamond for you.
Yeah.
But who gets a day off then?
I would
can
say-
see Blaze Jordan getting a day off.
I would say Fermin is in because Herrera's catching. So one of these guys can be the DH. Either Fermin or Blaze Jordan can be the DH, and one of them
That's
could be
true.
at third base. Nathan Church probably in center field. So I do think it would be Fermin, Jordan,
So you think it's
Church.
the Ferminator right
I think
here?
it's the Furminator, man.
Go for it.
Show us Jose Fermin.
No.
Okay.
Ollie!
So
I
Blaze,
ain't taking that blame.
so Blaze Jordan.
I don't know, man.
Yes.
I don't know. Maybe it's Nathan Church. Blaze has been batting 8th consistently.
Maybe it's Jimmy Crooks. Maybe Herrera isn't catching. Because Ollie's mixed it up a little bit.
Yeah, he's throwing our game off.
The other day, he didn't go. He had Herrera catch for Libertor the one game. I don't think he caught him the next game. So I don't know if the pattern's still there, guys. Just don't know.
What's your gut say?
My gut says this is Jimmy Crooks.
Go for it.
Show us, Jimmy Crooks.
Not great.
Well, my gut's not doing a very good job today, boys. Apologize.
Nathan Church.
Go for it.
Show us Nathan Church.
Sorry, guys.
Come on, man.
It's got to be
It's got to be Blaze Jordan.
Go for it.
Show us Blaze Jordan.
That's ridiculous.
Torres. Okay, hold on.
Torres. Go Torres.
Show us Brian Torres.
Hello, Brian.
Welcome
Why is he?
to the
Where the hell is he
big
playing?
show.
Where the hell is he playing? Second base.
Somebody's
And
the DH.
And JJ Wetherell's the DH.
I don't
Get the
know, man.
back-to-back.
There it is. That
The
double.
fake.
Yeah.
The fake.
fake double
day
two-day
off?
off.
This is Blaze Jordan. I told you he only bats 8th.
All right. Go for it.
Yeah.
All right. Show us Blaze Jordan.
You are so wrong.
It's probably for me.
Why would he be batting 8th and not 7th?
Who else is it going to be?
Jimmy Crooks. Maybe I keep going back to it, guys. It's a right-handed pitcher.
Go for it.
Go Jimmy Crooks.
No, do it. No, somebody else go.
You said
I'm
it.
tired of you guys.
We can't go Jimmy Crooks when you said it.
I would if you're giving me the ball, I'm throwing it to Jose Fermin.
All right, then go ahead.
Show us a Ferminator.
Hello, local utility.
That's why I didn't want to do it. I didn't believe in me.
Well,
I didn't believe in me.
Is this Nathan Church?
I think it has.
Yeah, I think it has to be.
Show us Nathan Church.
I believe in the Church of Baseball.
You got
I've
3 of
tried
them
all the major
at the
religions
bottom of the
and
lineup.
most of the minor ones.
You said you need an outfielder. All 3 of those guys have played in the outfield.
Yeah, it doesn't make him an outfielder.
No, just because you're a baseball player doesn't make him an outfielder.
All right.
Tell that to the Cardinals front office.
Run it, Marsh.
Yes, good point.
All right, leading off, your second baseman, J.J. Weatherholt, batting second and catching Ivan Herrera. Batting third, first baseman, Alec Burleson. Batting cleanup, the designated hitter, Jordan Walker. Batting fifth in right field, Lars Nootbaar. Batting sixth, the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Batting seventh in left field is Brian Torres. Batting eighth, playing third base, Jose Fermin. And batting ninth in center field, Nathan Church.
Back. Stay fair! Stay fair!
Go foul!
I don't believe what I just saw. Home run.
The hell am I supposed to know that? That was a crazy lineup.
Yeah.
That certainly was. All right, Marsh, you are now the new leader in the clubhouse. You have 15 points. I have 14. Jamie right behind us at 13. And CD with 6.
Well, gentlemen, it only makes sense that Brian Torres goes deep tonight.
Okay.
Wow.
All right, Brian Torres for Marsh. You know, go ahead and give me Jordan Walker. Mix things up a little bit.
I bet, yeah.
Are you proud of yourself?
Yes, sir.
Give me Alec Burleson.
I need some 3-pointers. Who's 3-pointers?
Yeah, it's
Weatherholt and the rest of the team. Not
Jordan
named
on the
Alec
bench.
Burleson, Ivan Herrera,
Jimmy Crooks.
Mason Wynn, Walker.
Give me J.J. Weatherholt. Had a good day off yesterday.
Comes back refreshed and hits one deep.
There you go.
All right. There you have it. So Cardinals will wrap things up with the Brewers 2 nights at Busch Stadium. We'll rain in the forecast. Hopefully get the game in, though. 6:45, first pitch. Logan Henderson, a right-hander, takes on Andre Palante, who is 10-5 with a 3.60 ERA. Elsewhere around Major League Baseball reduced Wilson Contreras' suspension to 5 games. So the first baseman / DH had his suspension reduced from 7 games to 5 games. A source told ESPN's Jesse Rogers, and he will be eligible to participate in the All-Star game. Contreras had appealed the suspension for his role in a benches-clearing brawl against the Nationals on June 30th. Contreras will begin serving his suspension Thursday, today, meaning he'll have one more game to sit out after the All-Star break. He left Wednesday's game with a foot injury. The 34-year-old slugger was named to the American League All-Star team as a replacement, and he will also participate in the Home Run Derby if he's healthy enough to do so. Currently batting .285 with 61 RBI this season, and also has 20 home runs in 306 at-bats. That stands just a few shy of his career best of 24 that he had against the Cubs, had with the Cubs in 2019. So Contreras had a pretty good year for the Red Sox.
Yep.
Not that they've done much. They currently 42-48, 12 games back of the Tampa Bay Rays. Not great. Cardinals 48-43, 9.5 games back of the Brewers. They are +7 though in the run differential, Kerry. Last time I was on the show, they were negative, and you were asking about that.
Yeah,
but still pales in comparison to Milwaukee, who's +133.
Well, I mean, when you put up 17 runs in one game,
that'll do
versus one that you gave up, that'll help with the run differential.
Yeah, certainly.
Pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, it's Fastlane on 101 ESPN. You're not gonna want to miss what the Carolina Hurricanes owner did in our NHL around the NHL segment. We'll talk about some of those things, some of the tidbits around the NHL, including, again, what the Hurricanes owner did when it came to the Stanley Cup. That's next on 101 ESPN.
On the biggest stage in the world, FanDuel is changing the game. Because sometimes your player gets subbed off and your bet goes with them. Not anymore. With FanDuel Super Sub, if your player is subbed out, your bet stays in. That's right. If your player leaves the match, your bet continues on with the substitute. So you're in it until the final whistle. Just visit FanDuel.com/local to get started now. That's FanDuel.com/local to get started now with FanDuel Super Sub. If your player leaves the match, your bet continues on with the substitute. So if your player is subbed out, your bet stays in. Visit FanDuel.com/local to get started now. Let there be goals this summer on FanDuel. Must be 21 plus and present in Missouri. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
ESPN Sports Center.
I'm Andrew Marsh. It's time for a Sports Center update brought to you by Saliga Heating and Cooling. The Cardinals take down the Brewers last night by a score of 5-1. So the Cardinals do pick up a win in this series, and they'll look for another one tonight with Andre Palante on the mound. He will face off against Brewers starter Logan Henderson. First pitch tonight from Busch is at 6:45. I'm Andrew Marsh, and the Sports Center update is brought to you by Saliga Heating and Cooling, a Daikin heating and air conditioning dealer.
Jamie, you've always been a big fan of the Carolina Hurricanes owner.
Yeah.
And I'm sure after reading what he did with the Stanley Cup, which, I mean, let's be honest, there's been some things done to that Stanley Cup.
Mostly by the players.
Mostly by the players.
Yeah.
But what this guy did, pretty unbelievable.
Yeah, so the NHL or the Hockey Hall of Fame combined allow you only to have so many names on the cup to fill in, because there's only a certain amount of area that you can actually have so that other teams can actually get on the cup. And
right.
Anyways, so Tom Dundon, who's well known to be different, cheap, different, whatever.
Marches to the beat of his own drummer.
Yeah, he put seven, including him, 7 Dundons on the cup. His wife and all of his 5 children. And
now, they play for the Hurricanes?
No, the only one that has any affiliation to the Hurricanes is Tom, who's the owner.
So his sons, they're not. They didn't play at all.
No, I think a couple of them are middle schoolers too.
Okay, yeah.
So, and look, I understand that it's family owned. Like that's why he's portraying it. It's the family owns it.
Right.
I get it, man. But their name is nowhere near. Like in Detroit, you had Mike Ilitch and Marian Ilitch on the cup, but Marian Ilitch actually had percentage of the team. Mike Ilitch had, like, whether he sold it to her or however they wrote it up, she was part owner of the team.
Sure.
So her name belonged to her. She was at every freaking home game. She was diligent about being a Red Wings owner. I wouldn't even be mad if he put his wife on there. And I'm not mad. It's just there's players.
But there's people being left off because he put his middle school children on there.
So here I wrote this down. Brett Jefferson, Mark Grandison, and Bobby Farnham, who are also part of the ownership group, did not get their names on there. And then they had another player that had 38 games played, but the threshold is 41. In order to automatically qualify to get your name, he had 38 games. So the owner decided that he wasn't going to put an actual player's name on the cup. He put his kids on the cup. And then there's equipment managers, the people that are in the fight. Who grind
every day.
The equipment people is thankless, their job. It really is. He didn't get his name on the cup. And if you look at other teams throughout the course of history, they always make sure that even the travel guy usually gets his name on the cup because those people, like Rich Jankowski for the Blues, his job is endless.
Yeah.
And whenever there's a problem, it's always like on him. If a player's room or the plane's messed up, like we had a couple of things this last season where the plane was messed up, it was off, we had to spend extra, and everybody's mad at Rich.
Right.
Well, what's he do? It's not his fault. So when people like that get on the cup, I'm okay with it.
Of course.
I'm 100% okay with that.
So something similar happened back in 1984 where Peter Pocklington, who was the owner of the Edmonton Oilers, he put his father Basil's name on the cup. The Hockey Hall of Fame eventually X'd his name out. Yeah. So I don't know if that will happen, but it could. So this sounds very similar. On the cup? There's X's over his name.
Little X's over his name.
I actually don't mind that type of deal. You're going to go too far, we'll just cross him off then.
I don't know that's all they could do right now, and they wouldn't even be able to add names onto that because the Stanley Cup is rings on this trophy, and then every so often. I think it's like every 8 years or something. They take the bottom ring off and it goes into the Hockey Hall of Fame and put a blank one in there so that you can. But this one already has teams on it, so they would have to redo the entire ring of the cup in order to like remove said people. So they'd have to do the X's.
I'm so confused as to why this even happened. Like, how are they allowed to do this?
Because he owns the team. He does whatever the hell he wants. He always has.
But I'm saying if the Hockey Hall of Fame has established that we will not be doing this, and we're going to put X's over this guy's father, who had nothing to do with the organization, why would they allow him to put his children on?
Well, they don't have a say until they see the cup. So what happens
really?
is the team,
Okay, I didn't know that.
The engraver, I believe she's in Montreal, and the team sends the cup to her. She engraves it.
Oh.
And then you just, and they can't imagine.
So there's no checks and balances. It's not like
really.
You need to have somebody there while they're doing it.
Think about it. There hasn't been an issue since 1984.
Right.
So, like...
Yeah. It's
the
something
NHL's probably like, all right, whatever. They know what the threshold is. The team can also apply. So if a player only has 27 games played, got hurt or something, whatever, didn't get the 41 games, they can petition the NHL to add said player's name to the cup. And the NHL can okay it or not, based on whatever situation it is.
Yeah.
But that's players, not your kids.
I think one of the kids is like 5 years old.
Yeah.
He's working hard, man. That guy's picking up laundry in the locker room. You don't know his
I'd
story.
be okay if that was happening and the kid was like an assistant equipment guy or a locker room attendant.
Then it would make.
I'd be like, whatever. Yeah. But not all of them are doing it. I'm telling you that. They're probably all like nice little private schools. And nothing against that, but I mean, he's a billionaire.
Right.
Would it be better if, like, 20 years down the line, those kids actually do have some sort of role in the organization?
Well, they'll probably own a percentage of the team by that point. Daddy will make sure they get that.
Right. Would it matter then at that point?
Was that?
No, you're spot on.
Yeah, I think you were.
I mean, I guess at that point it'd be okay, Marsh, but still, that's just it's.
They go back and un-X their names.
I think they should X their names out. They did it before.
Well, we'll see. This is just fresh. Like, this came out today to the media. So I can imagine the NHL is going to be under some scrutiny based on the fact that the Hall of Fame is in Toronto as well.
Well, and this is like the most prestigious trophy in the world.
Hear that, Kerry?
You got to push back on that a little bit. I got to tell you a story about this thing called the Sticky Lombardi, fellas. It's a sticky trophy that you get, and it's sticky
is none of our business.
from all of the fingerprints and lips that have been kissing on it and touching on it, and it gets passed around, and you're looking at this thing, and you know it's been, and you just, you just kiss it.
Now, can I ask
you
you a
cannot
question?
wait to get your hands with it on the Sticky Lombardi.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
A truth. I don't know the answer to this.
Sure.
Does the team who wins the Super Bowl trophy keep that Super Bowl trophy? Okay, so then it's not. So hear me out, though. The Stanley Cup.
Man, it's not our fault that you all
goes all the way back
pass
to
the
like
trophy around.
1904. That team is still. That cup is the one that gets. So the hands of Maurice the Rocket Richard,
That's cool,
as he was
man.
lifting it over his head at the Montreal Forum. You get to lift that,
I mean, that cup,
you get
that
to kiss
cup
what he kissed
has
on the
dealt
cup.
with so many different things. It's been polished and wiped off and cleaned so many times. Those hands aren't still on it.
But they
Those
were.
fingerprints aren't. When I got
Kerry.
to touch
But their
my
names
Lombardi,
are.
The names
it
are
was
on it. Yeah.
sticky.
How many
from all
players
of the
kids have their name
hands.
engraved on the Super Bowl?
None.
Oh.
You get your own. I got my own. I got a mini Super Bowl
replica. Yeah.
Lombardi trophy.
Yeah. It's great.
Somebody has my name on it.
And I'm proud.
And
of
you only get that. It's not a participation trophy.
I didn't say that.
It's the only. You only get that if you earn it.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Anyways, the Stanley Cup, the most prestigious trophy in the world. I'm sure soccer fan will say that the World Cup might be up there as well. But we're going to stick with hockey. We're going to stick with hockey here. There's no way the NHL can have a 5-year-old on the Stanley Cup. There's no way. They got to X that kid's names out. X them out.
I don't hate it. I don't hate your thoughts. I hate them.
We're making a mockery of the cup.
That's why it's not the most important. See what I'm saying? That's why it's not the most
You
important.
landed that plane.
Wow.
That's why it's
Did he?
not.
He crashed it straight into the ground.
If anybody can put their damn
He had a
name on it,
circle.
you just took the importance of it off.
There was some weather in the area. CD circled and then eventually landed the plane.
There you go, man.
Wow. What else you got NHL-wise?
NHL-wise, the Anaheim Ducks have matched the $18 million per year offer sheet from the Flyers. Pat Verbeek is in a pickle right now. He's got, I think, two actual NHL defensemen, 4 American Hockey League defensemen, doesn't have a 7th defenseman, and doesn't have enough money to sign his 40-goal scorer.
That's not good.
No, things aren't great. But
He ain't got no money.
the way they looked at it was, he's a number 1 center, and you can't replace him. We'll try to trade some guys and try to find other pieces because he's too big of a piece. The owners for Anaheim were funny. They said it was easy to match the offer. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't, because you just put yourself in cap hell.
Yeah.
With not enough guys to put in your roster. And I've often wondered too, like, I don't remember having I personally have never been in that situation where one of my teammates received an offer sheet and then accepted it and then came back. I don't think the players would care. Like, I don't think I would care if, like, somebody offer sheeted my teammate and he was getting grossly overpaid. I think I'd be like, oh, that's great, because now, by default, I should make more money moving forward. Even if I'm not as good as said player, salaries are going to rise.
Sure.
Even if you're half as good.
If half is
There you
good,
go.
it's always,
Yeah.
it can be positive. But I often wonder about coaches in that situation. Like, as a coach, are you irritated at all that your player basically said, I want to play on a different team for more money?
Yeah.
And
Did he say that, though?
Well, he did. He
Because
signed the contract.
Don't you have to sign it? You don't have to. I mean,
you have to sign it.
Right. So it's not like he.
But that's an admission of I'm ready to go play for Philadelphia.
Well, they offered me $20 million,
No, but
19, 18
as a
million.
coach, when you're going into, now you're trying to build a team that's going to be in the trenches. Like, do you believe
So should
that
he have said, Philly, I know you're going to offer me life-changing money. I want to stay out here in Anaheim. These guys can offer me a third of what you're offering, but I love it here.
I'm not saying what he should have said or not said. I'm putting myself in a coach's position now where I'm looking down my bench and I'm like, this guy just, he's here, but he don't want to be here. Like, he's here because we paid him the same money because he wanted to go somewhere else.
Did he, though? Because it sounds like Pat Verbeek was always going to match that offer sheet.
Beaker, stay quiet, please.
There you go, man.
Anyway, it's just food for thought, guys. I don't know if there's a right answer unless we talk to Joel Quenneville, who might call the kid a scumbag. You never know.
Wait.
He might.
Whoa.
He
Yeah,
might
you did
not.
say, in fairness to Jamie, he said might.
He might. And he might
Jamie,
not.
we've learned that Jamie does a lot of things with his words that leave it open for
I heard it
your
yesterday.
own interpretation.
Yeah.
And then he sits back and says, I didn't say that. And
he technically
actuality,
did not.
He did not.
Right.
But we all we're all intelligent enough to know what path he's leading us down. But he does not say those words actually. So you gotta listen closely when it comes to Jamie. And make sure you're understanding what he's actually trying to say.
It's I like pick your own adventure. So when I say something, you pick your own thoughts, and then we'll go from there.
Choose your own adventure books. Okay. Real thoughts by Jamie, though.
Yeah.
All right, it's Fast Lane on 101 ESPN. Jordan Walker will compete in the Home Run Derby. We'll have a discussion centered on that next on 101 ESPN. Jordan Walker announced on his Instagram that he will be competing in the Home Run Derby this season. He's the 5th confirmed member of the Home Run Derby. He will join Boston's Wilson Contreras, who we mentioned before, if Contreras is healthy enough to do so, because he's dealing with a foot injury right now. Kansas City's Jack Caglione, Tampa Bay's Junior Caminero, and the Yankees' Ben Rice. So those right now are the confirmed members of the Home Run Derby. I know that some people get a little freaked out about the Home Run Derby potentially ruining a guy's timing and his swing because he's trying to hit home runs. I don't have any concerns. I mean, we all saw what Albert Pujols did.
Well,
and that's just one example.
How many guys over the history of the Home Run Derby have been in it? A lot, right?
A lot, yeah. I don't have the exact number here written down here, Jamie, but
I
a
don't
lot.
either. And it really was just more of a rhetorical question.
I want to answer those anyways, though.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
Oh.
I bet the percentage of guys that it affected their swing is really, 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 really low based on the number of guys who have participated in said event.
Yeah.
I think Jordan Walker's going to be just fine. I think if I'm Jordan Walker, if I'm is it Brant Brown, the hitting coach, if I'm Ollie Marmol, who's going to be there with him, I'm just telling the kid, have a great time. Don't worry. Just hit the ball hard, man. Have a great time doing it. I wouldn't be in his ear about like, hey, be careful, don't want to change your... No, just go.
Yeah.
Just go. You don't think Jordan Walker, by the way, at times, I know this for a fact to be true, at least the players that I used to know for the Cardinals, there's batting practice, they screw around all the time.
Yeah.
They try different things, they screw around, they switch hands, they go right-handed, left-handed. Like, they're having a good time. I treat it the same way. I don't want to fall into that category of people who think, this is horrible. This is going to mess up his swing. And then, like, the first week he's back, he's got a couple of bad days or something. I told you.
Exactly. It sounds more of like an excuse, either from a player or a fan. Player comes
I didn't
back.
See your hand up, Kerry.
I got a quick question.
Kerry?
Now, when I make a voice, is that an angry white guy voice?
Do it again. Do it again, Jamie.
I think that was an angry white guy voice.
I think it was too, but let's just verify.
There goes his swing. I knew he was going to
It's an angry old white guy.
There you go.
Yeah. So what's wrong with that? When you do your voice, you do a nerdy white guy.
I do a nerd voice,
You do-
and the launch angle has to be 38.5%.
That's a nerd. That's a nerdy white guy.
See, it's a nerd.
See, I just hear nerd, yeah.
It's just a nerd. He has no color to him.
Here's, if I may, though.
That's bull.
Kerry, being a strong black brother.
You're
we've
not.
all-
That's
I'm
Kerry
not.
is strong.
Kerry, that's what I said, Kerry.
I thought I said you being a strong
Black comedians also use that voice when they're doing any sort of white guy.
When they make fun of the white guys.
Yeah. Normally it's a cheese sandwich that the white guy's eating, and that voice.
On white bread.
Yeah, exactly, on white bread.
Okay. But that's just...
As soon as I said it, Kerry goes, meh. Even though he's never seen us eat a cheese sandwich on white bread. That's his thought.
People just eat
I
cheese
prefer the,
sandwiches.
That's what black
multi-grain.
guys think white guys eat.
It's called a grilled cheese sandwich. That's what he's talking about,
Oh,
right?
grilled cheese is pretty good.
No. It's usually you know what I'm talking about too. Slice of American cheese
In the middle of two white pieces of bread.
I've never seen any of my friends eat that. I don't know about you guys. I know I haven't.
Nor do I hear my friends talk like that when they eat that.
You don't have nerd friends. That's why. I'm talking about the nerds. I'm not talking about,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
All
what
right.
it is.
Anyways, so what Jamie did was, in fact, an older white crabby guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was that voice. But it does sound like, getting back to the home run derby and, messing up somebody's swing, it sounds like it's what an insecure player would say. I went to the damn home run derby, got me again, jacked up my swing. That's why I hit $168 in the second half.
Yeah.
I don't think this is a big deal. Plus, are you telling me that a professional hitter, whether it's Jordan Walker or anybody else, a professional hitter, can't find his rhythm, his timing, his swing back in the second half? Come on. So no, I'm exciid for Jordan Walker.
I
think
thought about this, and initially I was in the camp of, I don't think you should do it. But, I think it's ridiculous. I don't want him to do it. But as
that's almost like an old timey robber. See, copper.
See what I did there? I didn't want him to do it.
Yeah.
I was watching you. Okay. But now, as I think about it more, the All-Star game has become a popularity contest correct? So if you go out there and you hit a number of home runs, your popularity may grow. And so when we're at this point again next year, when you're having this caliber of a season, maybe the fans who, I don't know, don't watch baseball or didn't know who you were, will actually vote you into the game, and you don't have to worry about it. So that it changed my mindset in that way.
I think that's a great point. How do you guys think he does? Obviously, there's only, 5 guys now that have been announced, but we probably have a few more coming. How do you think he does in the home run derby?
With the amount of hits that he's had this year that are over 100 miles an hour, which is almost damn near every one of them.
Kids better be careful out there.
I think he does good. I don't know if he wins it because there is some luck involved in it too. You know, like
you get tired out.
You get tired out. You get in a bad rhythm or whatever it is. Maybe
you didn't do enough squats or deadlifts
with your cleats on.
With your cleats on.
Or maybe your guy that's pitching to you, he has a bad day. Because I saw that one of the guys last year had a guy who's like pitching him inside at one point.
Yeah, jamming him.
Like, whoa, hey, buddy, you just float it over here. You know,
I'm nervous.
You might be hitting line drives instead of like those big fly home runs. They're just missiles, line drives over the fence.
They put face masks on those children out there.
That's what I said.
It gets rough.
They smoke. Yeah, be careful.
It is nice, though. It seems like this is a consolation prize to not being named a starter. Like, he easily could be a starter in the All-Star game, but to Carey's point, at least he gets to compete in the home run derby, and we get to root for somebody this year. It doesn't.
Yeah.
It seems like not every year we get a Cardinal in the home run derby.
No, not at all. The last one was Pujols in his final season. That was the last one. So, no, it's exciting. I think it's great. I think it's great for Jordan Walker. I think it's great for the Cardinals to have a representative in this. And unless he gets hurt, there's really no downside.
Why would you do that? Why?
He'll be fine.
You know what you just did to yourself.
No, it's fine.
Now, anything that gets tweaked from now until the end of the season, people are going to blame the home run derby and you.
He goes into a slump. It's the home run derby. He gets hurt. It's on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys wish that there was another
try to help
because people are irrational.
Another event surrounding the All-Star game,
like the World Cup?
No.
Like a concert.
No. Like a skills
contest,
like
the
another skills competition.
What would it be?
I mean,
could you have a fastest base stealer?
That's what I was
from first to second.
First to third.
Yeah. Or no, first to home.
First to home.
Yeah, you could do that.
Home to home.
Go, 6 to 12.
What?
I think I could be wrong. I think the KBO does a bunting contest. Have you seen that?
I knew what he meant. What's that?
The best
KBO
bunter?
No.
That's not
They have
terrible.
targets out there, and they drop bunts down.
That
Boy,
sounds
we'd
awful.
be terrible.
What
Major
if
League
it goes
Baseball
off the
players
bat
would be
into so
terrible.
much giblets? He laid it down.
Bounces up.
I think the base stealing one could be kind of fun, but then what if someone blows a hamstring?
Right.
I think that's why they got rid of the fastest man competition in the NFL when they did the Pro Bowl, because guys started worrying about pulling hamstrings or getting hurt or doing something and tweaking something. So you probably wouldn't have that either.
636, yeah, the KBO does a bunt contest. It's actually pretty freaking sweet. And Merp the Barbarian says a bat flip contest. Who has the best bat flip?
Do you have to catch it?
No, you just
flip it up? Throw it up in the air.
Yeah.
How would you judge that? Because if you're doing a bat flip, it's flipping automatically.
You have to have judges, of course. Yeah. They do that when the NHL, like the coolest shootout move.
Yeah, but if you're flipping a bat, it's just flipping a bat, right?
Right. What he's
I feel
judging
like
on
maybe-
the height, emotion.
How many spins, rotations?
Yeah.
All right, you guys hate it.
Yep. I don't think it's going to happen, guys. I don't think it's going to happen.
Jamie hates it.
I hate it. But we could compete in that. Like, I want something to be where we're not able to do it.
Right.
I could flip a damn bat.
Technically, we did compete in the home run derby.
We did.
A couple of them.
Black Oak says set a barrel at home plate and make throws from the outfield.
Oh, I've seen that from like
cool.
little league coaches will do that sometimes.
Yeah, I don't hate that.
Everybody gets ice cream.
Like accuracy.
The catchers can put one at second base.
Yeah.
Like it's a little smaller one. You got to fire it in there.
How do you think the Cardinals guys would do?
I'd roll it in there pretty good.
Good.
From Come on, man. Come on, man.
Pies might
You
be
asked
okay.
you asked because you wanted that answer.
I wanted that answer. or something similar.
Hey,
He nailed it.
Pages nailed PCA
He did.
running a second last weekend.
He did, yep.
So,
Really not the arm that we're worried about with him.
Not at all. Just blocking the ball from
and
going
hitting
to
it.
the backstone.
man, he had a horrible at-bat last night.
He
Against
really did.
Stallings.
Oh, man.
Granted, he struck out the side.
Yeah.
Not a great inning for the Cardinals.
No, but
that was a bad at-bat.
it's almost like he was blindfolded when he was up there. Boy, we wish one of the USA soccer players was blindfolded as well. At least
I think he was.
Apparently not. Apparently he was just dealing with a leg fracture. Now, I know you guys talked at length about the U.S. men's soccer team.
We were waiting on you, though, brother.
And that absolutely inexcusable performance, not just loss, absolutely inexcusable performance. I appreciate it, guys. Obviously I wasn't here yesterday or Tuesday when you guys were talking about it, but I'm still pretty pissed what I saw on Monday night.
I might be even more pissed now.
We'll get into it next on 101 ESPN.
My buddy Derek Stevens opened up a casino in Las Vegas many, many years ago and told me that one day he was going to have the world's largest sports book on Fremont Street. Well, fast forward to today, Circus Sports is alive and well, and it does have the world's largest sports book located inside. But now you can have the world's largest sports book in the palm of your hand. Just download the Circus Sports app on your mobile device. Make sure you click on the white logo. That's for the state of Missouri. You sign up, put some money in on your account, and go have some fun, man. They got great lines on futures, bets. So if you think right now, if you're looking at a team in the roster, you think right now you've got the winner of the Super Bowl, get on there. Circus Sports got the best odds, by the way, of any app that's on the market. Don't believe me? Download and compare. And they've got great money line splits, high betting limits, and when you're winning, they don't stop you or limit you. No, they celebrate you winning. They want you to keep going and keep enjoying using the Circus Sports app. So download that thing today. You can always visit circusports.com for more information. Again, that's circusports.com. Call 1-800-GAMBLER if you have a gambling problem.
105, your time check is brought to you by Clarkson Jewelers, an officially licensed Rolex jeweler. So apparently, Christian Pulisic was dealing with a microfracture in his leg. Going to miss several weeks. Apparently suffered the injury in the soul-crushing loss to Belgium. Now, I know that you guys have talked at length about Team USA's loss on Monday night over the last two shows. I've caught a little bit of it. I missed the initial Tuesday leading off the show thoughts.
Disgust, really.
Can you guys just because as I watched that game, I just started getting angrier and angrier. And believe it or not, Jamie, I had not even gotten into the makers.
We had it.
We definitely thought you were
Circus Sports
2 to 3
had you
glasses
at
in.
minus 157 that you had makers.
That's how ticked off I was at that game. But can you guys kind of walk me through your thoughts, like your biggest thoughts?
Can I ask you a question just real quick? Were you ticked off that they lost, or were you ticked off that you watched it?
I was ticked off that I watched it.
Okay.
Yeah. No, fair question. Yeah. I was
that you spent your time.
Yes.
I don't.
No, I said that. I said it like 2 minutes into the show.
Yeah.
That was the biggest waste of 90-plus minutes of my life.
Yeah.
Thinking all this hype for this team, I bought into it, much like you did, and then they laid an egg.
Yeah.
I blame myself. I got into it. I was excited. This team was exciting. And at the end of it, I felt like a big dope because, of course, we can't compete. We can't compete in this sport.
No.
And why would we? This would be like, I don't know, the Seahawks, who just won the Super Bowl last year, going up against, with all due respect, some minor league football team from another country. That's what it is for us. It is. NFL Europe goes against the Seahawks. How do you think it's going to go? Not well. The other countries are constantly training for this sport. They are. Now, they might have other sports. They might have, like, rugby, but it's mostly soccer. We have American football. We have baseball. We have NHL. We have basketball. Then there's soccer. Now, the popularity of the sport from a youth standpoint is huge, obviously, which is why this country continues to rake.
Well, we had a whole conversation about that, too.
That's a whole other story.
It's popular amongst the group that can afford it.
True.
It ain't popular amongst a group of people that cannot afford it.
Very true. So
and the people that cannot afford it might be the ones that could actually be good at it.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
Just saying,
I agree, by the way.
So
I think you're spot on.
What's funny about that, too, and I was thinking about it the other day after we finished talking, is because hockey's very expensive, too. I remember growing up, once my brother and I got to the highest level of youth hockey, like, we couldn't afford it anymore. Mm-hmm. So my dad had told the association, hey, they're going to go play, like the B division, because we can't afford to have them playing AA or whatever. There was no AAA back then. It was just AA. And the guy was like, no, we want these guys on the team, So they went out and got a sponsor for my brother and I. My brother and I had on our jerseys, had like sponsors. I'm not joking. The only two kids in the whole association had sponsors on their jerseys.
Try Frank's maple syrup.
It was
it's the best maple syrup in the land.
One was Shoppers Drug Mart, which is like Walgreens.
Yeah,
that's where Anthony used to work.
Yeah,
and
H&R.
My point is that like, we ended up making the NHL.
Yeah.
So we wouldn't have done that. We wouldn't have been able to do that had we not had some help financially. Yeah. So maybe we would have just abandoned hockey. So maybe that's what happens in the U.S. You have some kids who are playing soccer, they're really good.
Right.
Mom and dad maybe can't afford it. And then so they kind of fall off into something else. Or,
yeah. Maybe something less expensive and all that.
I think, so obviously the injury to Christian Pulisic, if it's a real injury, which I assume that is, I don't know. I've never heard of a microfracture. I'm assuming it's like a crack or a small
like a hairline
fracture in the bone.
He did kick the you-know-what of that guy's leg. And he went to kick the ball.
Yeah,
he smoked his leg. That guy's leg was right in front of him, and he just, with all of his might, boom.
I think this is bigger than the injury, though, because you hear a lot of people have been talking about Christian Pulisic, and not so much on the field, but just his personality off of the field. Like, I've heard that he's not an easy person to get along with. Like, people don't want to talk to him, or you got to go through people to get to him. Like, he's not readily available to do things, to be available to teammates or people in the organization. So if that's part of it, then you are going to get the brunt of everything that just happened with Team USA, with the national team. You're gonna face a lot of the hate and vitriol because you are the face. You are the person that people are looking to be the Messi, to be the Ronaldo, to be Mbappe for the U.S. And if you're not that, if you're coming out of the game, Jamie, I know you know this. Anthony, you know this. Marsh, if you are injured, they want you to be carried off the field like a gladiator, and your leg is dangling. Not something we can't see. And that doesn't mean that it's not hurt.
Right.
But I think it was 8 to 10 minutes left in that game when he came out. If I'm not mistaken, it was towards the end of the game.
There's still quite a bit of time left. If you can't run, then you can't play. You can't play.
If you can walk, you can run. If you can run, you can play.
We've seen other injuries. I forgot who it was. I think it was the game earlier on Monday. It was Portugal versus Spain, and there was a player from Portugal, one of their top guys, and he left. He had to leave the game. So we've seen it. We've seen the injuries.
He also came back on crutches.
Probably.
No, he did. He came back.
There you go. Yeah. So he walked, and he tried to play too, and it wasn't happening for him. Go ahead.
No, I get upset because I see so many players in different sports play through injury. I'm not going to say hockey players, football players. There's basketball players. Like, there's guys that play through things. It'd be like me or any one of you guys. We're playing in Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Finals, and you got a microfracture. I've seen Patrice Bergeron played with a separated shoulder and a punctured lung, broken ribs. Played Game 7 for the
Wouldn't advise it, but
but my point is, if you have a microfracture, that is like nothing. It's and I can't assume how much pain he was in. I'm not going to do that, but Kerry said I think I would play until I dropped.
Well, my whole thing with this whole situation is I don't mind him coming out of the game because he wasn't good before he got injured.
He wasn't good in any game.
No,
so
listen.
The fact that he wasn't good in the first half, got injured, to me, I'm like, okay, dude, get off the field.
Marsh, I couldn't agree with you more. In fact, there's two people I blame for Monday night. I blame myself, okay? I blame myself because I bought in. I bought in for the first time, and this is what I get. The other guy I blame is Russell Crowe, the manager for Team USA. You got to pull him. You got to pull him. He stunk. He was completely overwhelmed, and it's not just on him.
You got to go with your best guys. Like,
pull him off the field. You're done. He was awful, Jamie. He was awful.
He just didn't look like he cared.
The moment was too big for that dude. The moment was way too big. He looked nervous. He looked like he was, like those guys that kind of like, I'm playing hard. You're not playing hard. You're not.
Yeah, we all grew up with someone like that.
Yes,
that was on your team. You're like, dude, you are not doing anything. But it looks like you are.
Exactly. It was, what do you call eye wash?
Practice player.
He was eye washing all over the pitch on Monday night. It was awful. And it's not just him, because guess what? There is zero benefit to being the face of Team USA soccer, men's. There isn't. There's zero benefits, because you're going to get spanked at some point. And then you're the team guy. And if you are not, Mbappe out there, you're going to get criticized. So in some respect, I feel for him. But the whole team stunk.
You don't have to.
Whole team stunk.
You don't have to be Mbappe.
Club.
You just need to play hard. And I think if you play hard, that's what I said. Like, if I don't think it was a waste of time for me to watch it. I was disappointed with how the game turned out. Like, I was excited to watch it. It's sports. It doesn't always go the way you want it to go.
That didn't tick you off when that player at the end of the game was,
when he scored again?
He should have. He should have done what he did. He should have 100% on that. But I'm saying I'm ticked off at Team USA for, like, dude, you let him dog walk you constantly.
Well, yeah. But
I knew we were in trouble.
They didn't play hard enough. Well, they didn't play with enough effort as a team, collectively.
Is the criticism you're going to get when you are in a World Cup commercial for certain advertisers for certain companies, and you were in said commercial with the best players in the world.
Right. Get out.
And you aren't competing at the same level as those guys.
Get out. They should have green screamed him right out of that commercial.
That was the McDonald's commercial?
I don't know what he saw. I don't know what Marsh is talking about.
Michelob Ultra commercial.
What? Didn't get him out.
He scored a goal in that commercial.
Was he in the McDonald's commercial with the cup?
Was
Well, we
that?
know there was acting involved then.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, come on, man.
Not just him, though. Again, it wasn't just him. The whole
How about
team.
the goalie? He was great. And Tim Ring, he had a good performance by him, too.
St. Louis's own?
Yep.
That was a
At
tough,
least that
was
guy
tough.
cares, though.
He does
He's
care.
up there in age. He had a bad game,
He did.
but he cares. If you
He
watched
cares.
it,
He got
definitely cares.
muscled by Doogie Howser out there. That guy
just
looked
saying,
like
he
he was
cares.
14 years old, and he threw around Tim Ring, pushed him down, and
That did stink.
It was terrible.
Belgium didn't even play their two black guys until the end. I knew we were in trouble. I knew we were in trouble. Mars, I texted you guys.
Yeah.
I go, now the black guys are going in now. We're definitely
It's a wrap.
screwed.
Yeah, and we were.
Yes.
There's a rap before that.
He's shushing the crowd. You think one of our guys is going to go get in his face? No way. Don't do that.
He's a pretty big dude.
He was a really big
He's
dude.
a big dude.
They need some grit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Falcon should look at him. Play linebacker or something after he's done
Did you
the World
see
Cup.
what Tom Brady said?
What did he say?
Why you gotta do this?
I heard you guys talking about
You
the
didn't see what he
28-3. No, what did that joke say?
he said that the Argentina comeback was probably, in his opinion, better than his comeback against your Falcons in the Super Bowl.
Oh, his. Done. That's it. Greatest comeback in sports history. Argentina.
Not like Tom Brady would know.
Chris Kerber joins us next on 101 ESPN. Our guy, Stewie, Jamie, whether you're calling him for advice or to check in on where the rates are or going, Stewie's got you covered. He is outstanding when it comes to customer service. You and I are both clients of his. He cares about us. Mm-hmm. He'll call you sometimes and say, "Hey, Jamie, let's go over your policy again. Just make sure that you got the best rate and make sure that you're set up for success." He'll do the same thing with me, and he does it with every client that calls him. He's always monitoring your situation. It's not just, "Hey, you're a new client. I'll show you my best, and then you know what? I'll shuffle you off." Not with Stewie.
Yeah, you're not just a file for him. Really, it is an unbelievable dude who does anything he possibly can for our listeners, 101 ESPN, and also anybody else who gives him a call. He wants to get them the best rates, wants to help them with their debt consolidation, come up with better ideas so that you don't lose money by making other decisions. He's the best, and this is why you should call him. His personal cell phone number is 314-324-4440.
Again, 314-324-4440.
Give him a call, ask him anything. And maybe you already currently have a lender. Ask for a second opinion. Stewie might surprise you with something that your current lender maybe didn't know or wasn't aware of. Either way, give him a call. If you can't remember that number,
you can always Google the Bagel Loan.
NMLS number 226715.
Hey, Classic Air Care wants to make sure that you've got peace of mind. How do they do that? Well, let's say you're in the market right now. Your air conditioner just absolutely dumps out on you. It's the summer heat, and you've got to buy a new one. They're going to give you a free second opinion. If you've got a quote from somebody else, make sure that you book an appointment with Classic Air Care. Have them come out. Classic Air Care, heating, cooling, plumbing, and electric will get out to the house. They're going to diagnose the diagnosis that you have. They're going to check out your equipment, and they're going to make sure that you have the peace of mind to know that you're getting it done the right way and exactly right, and you know that you can trust the diagnosis that you're given. So Classic Air Care delivers that peace of mind with the same great quality service that has them with over 9,000 five-star Google ratings, because customer service is their number one priority. We're in the dead heat of the summer. Make sure Classic Air Care is right there for you if you need it to help keep that home nice and cool. It's Classic Air Care, heating, cooling, plumbing, and electric, and you can get them online at classicaircare.com.
It's the Fast Lane on 101 ESPN. Carey Davis, Jamie Rivers, Anthony Stalter. Let's head to the Collier and Thompson phone line. We're joined by our guy, Chris Kerber, play-by-play man of your St. Louis Blues, right here on your home for the Blues, 101 ESPN and Curves. I don't know, we're still fired up a couple of days after the World Cup loss. We'll get to hockey, but your thoughts on Pulisic, because of course it wasn't just him, so the team loss in general. Any positives that are actually on the pitch to take away? I'm throwing a quarter your way, Curbs. Let it rip.
You know what? That game was just awful, wasn't it? And
terrible.
as much momentum as they built to get through the round of 32, which we know was an added round, right? But as much momentum as they built, right? They just usurped it all. Not through the loss. Like, I think we would have been okay with a loss if a loss looked like the way Mexico lost, right? You know, or even Canada for that matter, right? But it was just such a bad loss where everything that could have gone wrong did go wrong. I mean, I got such admiration for Tim Ream, and he had probably one of the toughest games that he's probably played soccer since he turned pro, right? The Christian Pulisic topic, that's a whole nother one, you know. But, look, in the end, I think USA Soccer built Christian Pulisic up as should be, you know, the next great face. And he just isn't that. He doesn't stay on the field. He can't stay healthy. Whatever was going on, leading up, even with his Serie A stuff into this one, was not very good. But having said that, it does remind me of this, though, guys. Like, you know, with social media and access and all that stuff, sometimes we just do lose appreciation for how good these athletes really are, even when the performance isn't there. And that was one of those. To me, that one game was like the Blues' first two-thirds of their season last year, where everybody was just so bad on a regular basis. You're like, what's going on, right? You know, this just doesn't add up. And so frustrating because of the type of loss more so than the loss itself. But I'll tell you what, on a positive side, Tillman and Balogun. And did you see Balogun's post, by the way, afterwards?
No.
Okay, well, first off, this kid gets a red card, right? And never should have had a red card. Never said anything to the referee, like absolute role model, you know, style of handling it as he went off the field, right? He puts out a social media post that said this did not end the way we wanted to, or we're sorry for that, you know, but there's a lot of reason to be excited about what's coming, and I can't wait to represent this country, you know, at the next world, that kind of thing, at the next World Cup. So I think from a USA Soccer standpoint that, look, brutal loss, disappointing loss. It's a game they should have won. It's a game where the Stars should have stepped up, and they didn't do it. It's a game where Christian Pulisic could have really put his mark on the game for Team USA. He totally missed that opportunity and then actually went backwards with it. But in terms of Tillman and to me, Balogun, I think you got to really be excited for those two. And then that's kind of where I leave it because, again, guys, like, and I'll tell you what, like, these athletes are so dang good. Like, they really are good that, you know, don't let the loss, you know, kind of overshadow kind of the fun you had watching them for 3.5 weeks.
Yeah, I agree. It was a fun ride. But, we've talked about this throughout the course of the World Cup, and then certainly following the USA's loss the other night on Monday. But I'm just going to throw it out to you, Kerbs. Why is it, do you think, that these other countries, like the really good ones, are so far ahead of the United States when it comes to soccer?
You know what? I really do think that because in most of these other countries, it is the number one sport. Like, you can break it down and talk about the youth model system and the thousands of dollars, right? And then I'll throw you youth hockey and sit there and say, yeah, well, they just beat Canada, right? In the Olympics. So to me, I really do just think it's because of the culture of the sport, some of these other countries, to be honest with you guys. And, I think there's stuff that USA soccer can do to kind of get you there. It is hard to imagine in a country this big and as popular as that sport is, right, that they aren't more competitive and more dominant. I think part of it is a little bit of American arrogance, to be honest with you, where you think you should be the best at everything. And, sometimes other people are better than you at some stuff. So I just like there's other sports in England. There's other sports in some of these other countries, but none of them rate as high as soccer does. And in this country, soccer, you could put soccer on an international, like you could almost put some of the ratings below, auto racing and stuff like that. So I just think there's so many more options here in this country that kids play so many different sports versus in some of these other countries, and I think it is that simple.
Curbs, I'm going to switch topics to hockey, and I was wondering, I know you saw the offer sheet to Leo Carlson and how that's all unfolded. My question, we were talking about this yesterday. The Blues have a few restricted free agents after this season, Hofer, Snuggerud, Neighbors. Do you feel like there's going to be some pressure on the Blues to get those guys signed so no offer sheets come those guys' way?
Barry, yes. Bluntly, yes. I do think if what we've seen from Doug Armstrong's 2 offer sheets to Holloway and Broberg, and then what we've seen happen this year, and we saw 2 offer sheets. Let's not forget about the Barrett Hayton offer sheet that Utah just matched. With the salary cap going up, with teams having some space, that opened the door in the offer sheet era for a monster to happen, and the monster did happen with the Philadelphia Flyers there. So to me, there's 2 things here. One, it absolutely better serve as a wake-up call to general managers around the entire National Hockey League to try and get things done. The saga, if you believe the reports on how the negotiations have gone with Pat Verbeek, is an interesting sidebar to this, but the other question, though, I legitimately have is, let's say you're an agent of one of these Blues players. Do you hold off? Do you potentially hold off and say, I wonder if an offer sheet could come versus an extension from the team? So somewhere in this, if you're going to keep your prospects, number one, you're going to have to make sure that they want to be there. And number 2, you got to make sure you've got cap space to match in case something goes awry. But number 3, like, you're going to have to make sure that it's a reasonably fair deal to do so, because I think when Doug Armstrong had the success of Broberg and Holloway, it really opened some eyes of what people at one point thought were taboo, and now I think is going to be more commonplace.
Curbs, I said the other day, after examining these offer sheets and looking at the Blues roster and just kind of evaluating, I said to Carey that I feel like the offer sheets are the new unrestricted free agency in hockey, because to your point, what you just said, what if the agents tell Alex Steen and Doug Armstrong, we're not interested in talking about an extension just now. We'll talk to you next offseason, knowing full well that Jimmy Snuggerud, after maybe a 25 or 30 goal season, somebody might come over the top with $10 million a year for him, and then put the Blues in a pickle. I just feel like the leverage, because now a lot of the UFAs, they're older, and some of those guys, the teams aren't giving the term to those guys. It's kind of changed the landscape a bit. I feel like the RFAs now, who are young and successful early in their career, I feel like those guys now are the highly coveted, like, unrestricted free agents because of offer sheets.
Yeah, I agree with you completely on that, Jamie. Like, I really do. I think it was a taboo tool. We saw a limited number of those before. And now I think teams are realizing this. trades are hard to make. And how do you get a key young player without drafting them and waiting 4 or 5 years for them to become impactful? Well, it's the offer sheet aspect. And do you value somebody like Leo Carlson more than you value your 4 first-round picks over the next few years? And I think you can make a legit case why that's a smart move, right? So the other aspect of that too, Jamie, to me is this. I really do wonder, like, when I sit back and look at this, I look at the teams like Anaheim that are vulnerable, right? You hear, what happens with Fantilli in Columbus, Marchenko in Columbus. Okay, some guys like that as they move into where they get the rights of it, right? And to me, part of this is too these teams that have been so bad for so long have had so many high picks that your ability to keep them all just isn't going to be there, especially if they end up being good like we're seeing in Anaheim, right? Like, it's just going to be hard to afford them all if somebody isn't taking a hometown discount, like maybe like a Cale Makar is going to have to do to keep Colorado competitive coming up here. So, I agree with you completely. I think it's something you're going to see more of. And at the same time, give a lot of these young players credit. They're coming into the league good. They're coming into the league ready. And they're making it harder. You've got successful young players coming in. You've got to find a way to absolutely make sure you keep them. It sure makes Doug Armstrong's contracts to Robert Thomas and Jordan Kyrou look really, really good, doesn't it? Seriously? Like brilliant. Almost the same one to Broberg last year, right?
Yeah, and he's done a good job of keeping those salaries down, and the more you look at it across the board and you see what other guys are making now, Army's got guys locked up for a good number of years at a really good price.
Yeah, but here's the one question, and the only time's going to tell us how this goes. At some, I call them sandboxes, right? What sandbox are you going to play in? At some point, the National Hockey League teams were going to have to start playing in the sandbox of the Vegas Golden Knights, where buying somebody out, moving a key player, a little cold-heartedness is going to actually be part of it. Now, with some of these contracts that are coming, and I don't know how this Carlson one is going to adjust the all-around. Like, is it a one-off? Is it an outlier, right? Or does it jack prices up, right? Who knows how that is not yet defined. But to me, the real question that comes out of that is really, in that sense, what sandbox do the Blues end up playing in? And eventually, they're going to have to step into that sandbox for either you are signing that key free agent or you're paying a big amount of money to one of these young studs you hope is a young stud. We'll see when they get there. But I think eventually the landscape's changing where it's going to become the sandbox you've got to play in if you want to be successful.
Kerb's great stuff. Appreciate you. Have a great week, and we'll circle back next week.
Okay, guys. Have an awesome week. We'll talk to you later.
Same. All right. Chris Kerber here in the Fast Lane on 101 ESPN. Marsh has got what's trending for you next.
101 ESPN Sports Center.
I'm Andrew Marsh. It's time for a Sports Center update brought to you by Universal Windows Direct. We just got done talking with Voice of the Blues, Chris Kerber. If you missed that interview, make sure you go to 101ESPN.com or check out the free Dobbs Tire and Auto Center's 101 ESPN mobile app. Just head to the podcast page and you'll find all of our interviews and all of our shows there. And it's all brought to you by the Schaefer Door Company. Cardinals pick up a win last night. They'll look for another one tonight with Andre Palante on the mound. First pitch is at 6:45. Coming up next, we have What's Trending. I'm Andrew Marsh, and the Sports Center update is brought to you by Universal Windows Direct. You'll be saying, I love my windows.
What are the hot topics in the sports world?
What in the wide, wide world of sports is going on here?
Here's What's Trending.
Welcome back to the Fast Lane here on 101 ESPN with Anthony Stalter, Jamie Rivers, and Carey Davis. I'm Andrew Marsh, and it's time for What's Trending. Gentlemen, what is trending? I have convinced Rachel to watch Game of Thrones. We are on the tail end of season 1 right now. We know a lot of people think that Game of Thrones was great, and then it fell off a cliff. That's what I believe.
I've never seen it.
Carey, you've seen it. Would you agree with that statement?
Yeah. The first, I don't know how many seasons. The first few seasons were like, oh my God, anything can happen. Anything is happening. It's all gonna happen. And then it kind of just got weird towards the end. So probably around the time when they had the Starbucks cup, in the on the show.
They had Starbucks back then.
So yesterday,
I think so.
Yesterday we were talking about Justin Verlander. He announced he's retiring. It got me thinking, what top professional players were excellent during their prime and then fell off a cliff?
Oh. I mean, there's a lot of...
Yeah, there's a lot of them. That's a good question,
But
though.
who were the top? The ones that come to mind. I'll start. I'll say
Jerry Rice.
Jerry Rice was 45 damn near, man. He was still Seattle Jerry Rice.
Okay, so are we... Yeah. Or... Oakland Jerry Rice.
Oh boy!
No, he went to the Pro Bowl with the Raiders.
Okay, fine. Seattle Jerry Rice.
It was Seattle.
Okay, but are we thinking of that? Like a guy just kept going and probably
he should have stopped.
Or, and I hate saying that because hey, play as long as you want. But are we thinking more along the lines of like the guy was incredible for 4 or 5 years and then immediately dropped off?
I think it's more of that because
I
think of like Russell Wilson
gets most of us.
Right. Okay. So let's do that then.
It would have to be. I can't say Russell because Russell still was a starter in the league. That game he had against the the Cowboys last year, 2 years ago, last year. They lost to the Cowboys.
One game.
Yes.
But it was
week 2. I think it was
like 500 yards and 5 touchdown passes. Then he threw the game-losing interception, which was a terrible decision. But I think that might have been his last game he started.
I got one that's up for debate. What about Priest Holmes?
Was that injury though?
Carey doesn't want you to say any football players.
All right, so
I don't mind that,
he had three plus years where he was incredible. 1,500 yards, 1,600 yards, 1,400 yards. And then, he only played 8 games.
It was
and
injury.
7 games, and then didn't play at all. All right.
So,
I don't think you can add if it's injury. Because if you're injured, then your play is going to just completely fall off. Oh, here's one. Jeremy Lin.
That's a good one.
That's a good
Insanity.
one.
Yeah.
He still played in the league for quite a few years after, though.
Yeah, he did.
What about a lot of people putting Tim Lincecum?
So, that's a good one.
That was
Lincecum.
injuries, though. Like, his body was not made to throw that hard, was it? Like, his body
I wouldn't put him in the
falling apart.
I wouldn't put him in the injury category. He was, like, absolutely filthy.
What'd you laugh at?
Somebody.
He was absolutely filthy for about 4 seasons and then just kind of tailed off. Because they put him in the bullpen, I think
So if we expand this, though,
World
like
Series.
almost every aging player, there's injuries and there's like.
Here's a good one.
What?
Chris Davis from the Orioles.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That is a good one.
That's a really good one.
Good job.
A lot of people putting Rick Ankiel, but I don't agree with Rick Ankiel. Because, maybe as a pitcher, but Rick Ankiel went on to have a pretty good career as a baseball player overall.
We have Anthony Rendon. That guy was on a World Series winning team, got paid, and then
really
decided to hate the game of baseball.
Yeah.
Albert Hainsworth is a good one.
Yeah.
Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
Well, you have to have like multiple years of success, though.
Right.
Like, how many years of success did he have?
Yeah, I don't think he had multiple years. Tyler goes Christian Pulisic.
I don't know, man. Someone put Baumgartner.
No, Baumgartner was outstanding
He just got old.
Which is,
what are you gonna do?
He just had a lot of miles on his arm.
Yeah, like what are you gonna do?
He made the World Series team, the 2010 World Series team when he was 19. So he just had a lot of miles. But he was still dominant for a while, more so than Lincecum.
The 314 says not a superstar, but Alan Craig's fall off was incredible.
That was, he had.
But he was injured.
That was an injury.
He was a foot
hurt
injury.
his foot.
Yeah,
coming around third.
And he was just never the same.
Mm-hmm. So I wonder if we have to look at injuries. I'm more so looking at just players who just started to stink out of nowhere.
Yeah, couple people in the droid and Dr. Feds said Chris Bryant.
Yeah,
that was not bad.
There was a goalie way back when in the NHL. His name was Jim Carey. He played for the Washington Cap.
I remember.
Pretty funny.
His
the
nickname was the Net Detective. Okay. And now he won the Vezina and the Rookie of the Year trophy same year, and then fell off the planet. Like, was terrible. He actually played here with me with the Blues for like a week, and then he quit hockey.
Really?
Yeah, it was weird. So,
what about Peyton Hillis?
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
he was on the cover of a video game.
Yeah,
like, he was really good that 1 year.
And they're like, what happened?
And then
I feel like we're covering like a lot of different categories, though.
618. Here's a good one too. Jonathan Huberdeau, who was fantastic with
115
the Florida
points.
Panthers, gets traded to Calgary, and you just don't even hear about him anymore.
Yeah, I agree. He's falling off. He signed a big ass ticket too.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, so it's interesting because normally you do like one hit wonders. So John Scores brought up Sean Alexander, and I was thinking him as well, but he had too many good years, so I didn't mention him.
Sean Alexander.
But that's part of it, right? Like I started this with Game of Thrones, where you can make an argument that they had 6 incredible seasons, up for discussion on the 7th season. 8th season was terrible.
Yeah, okay, so he would fit that category though. He had 5 years where he rushed for at least 1,100 yards.
Yeah, but and
then only played in 10 games and had 896. It's tough with running backs.
That's what I was going to say.
Somebody mentioned before, like Zeke Elliott. It's tough. Like, running backs should almost be
7 to 8.
omitted.
Yeah, come on, man. Yeah, your body is not made to do that.
You get 4 really spectacular years out of running backs. That's pretty good. That's pretty
did really
good.
well.
Yep. I don't know. Interesting, Marsh. Tough to quantify, but it's good. All right, let's see. Fast Lane on 101 ESPN. Speaking of football, how are Super Bowl teams built? Bill Barnwell of ESPN.com did a little bit of a study dating back to 2011 in which he looked at both the winner of the Super Bowl and loser of the Super Bowl and try to figure out like how the team was built. And there's at least one big takeaway that I want to pick your guys' brain on. That's next on 101 ESPN.
On the biggest stage in the world, FanDuel is changing the game because sometimes your player gets subbed off and your bet goes with them. Not anymore. With FanDuel Super Sub, if your player is subbed out, your bet stays in. That's right. If your player leaves the match, your bet continues on with the substitute. So don't worry, don't stress. You're still in it until the final whistle. Just visit FanDuel.com/local to get started now. That's FanDuel.com/local to get started now with FanDuel Super Sub. Your player leaves the match, your bet continues on with the substitute. If your player is subbed out, your bet stays in. Visit FanDuel.com/local to get started. Let there be goals. This summer on FanDuel. Must be 21 plus and present in Missouri. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. That's 1-800-GAMBLER.
This is Fast Lane on 101 ESPN. Carey Davis, Jamie Rivers, Anthony Stalter. I was reading an article by Bill Barnwell at ESPN.com, Carey, about how Super Bowl level NFL rosters are built at each position. And what Barnwell did is he went back and looked at since the 2011 season, 30 teams competed for 15 Lombardi trophies. And so he looked at both teams, not just the winner, but the two teams that reached the Super Bowl, and try to figure out how both teams were built. So he goes through quarterback, running back, goes through every position. At the very end, he gives his biggest takeaways. He said, well, so what did we learn? Having gone position by position, let me finish up by drawing some specific conclusions and some big picture thoughts. The first one was that last season was very weird, he writes. As I mentioned in the introduction, the Patriots and Seahawks were built in ways that I'm not sure other teams have tried or will try to emulate. The Seahawks signed a relatively unheralded quarterback and won a Super Bowl, something we haven't really seen for a full season since some great defenses of the early aughts helped Brad Johnson and Trent Dilfer win titles. The Patriots found 10 of their 20 starters from this analysis in free agency, tying them with the 2015 Broncos for the most of any team over the past 15 seasons. 8 of those 10 starters had been signed during the prior offseason, which is likely a record for free agent additions who immediately helped their team advance to the Super Bowl. As he continues, drafting and developing is essential. We all know why. Then he gets into the Rams not being he says, yes, the Rams are outliers, but not as much as you would think, how they punt the draft picks. Here's what I really want to focus on, though, if we're just going to zero in. He says, each team builds through only a handful of high-profile moves. To summarize, he says, yeah, we always kind of look at, obviously, the quarterback and some of the big-time players. But the majority of these teams said, these teams that reached the Super Bowl, the majority, by average, started 6.5 players from a low-cost group, meaning mid to late-round draft picks or cheaper free agents, guys on 1 or 2 year deals not making a bunch of money.
So going out and spending the most money on the highest paid players does not always equate having the success.
Right, which we see in other sports, too, by the way.
If you want to look at, like,
the Dodgers,
the prototypical team for that would probably be the Seahawks that won the Super Bowl. When they won, Russell Wilson was not a first-round draft pick. He was third round. Yep. Richard Sherman was a fifth or sixth-round guy. Like, you had a couple of guys that were key, factors on that team that were not high draft picks, that were, as you said, middle to tier to late tier players that add value to your team and allow you to have success. And the one thing I just kind of skimmed over it, looking at some of these some of the teams and the breakdowns of it, a lot of them didn't have that high-profile player in free agency. Like, it's talking about the best way to go about it is building through the draft.
Right.
And if you miss on your draft picks, then it's disastrous. But if you're able to hit on the draft picks, win while those guys are still on their rookie deal, have that success, you're probably going to have a chance to win some championships before you start paying people, the enormous amount of salaries that you have to pay them, and you start losing some of the other key factors on your team.
Another thing that Barnwell mentioned is something that we've talked about specifically with the Eagles, but he also brings up the Seahawks, who missed badly in their trade for Percy Harvin and were able to overcome it. With the Eagles, they selected Jalen Reagor and passed up on Justin Jefferson and were still able to overcome it.
Right.
I think that there's some narratives, but narratives for a good reason. Building through the draft in any sport, that's your bedrock. But it does seem like smart organizations still make mistakes. They just don't let those mistakes cripple them. And I think that's something else that Barnwell pointed out when discussing how teams are built.
The two examples you gave were both receivers, though.
True.
Like, so if you miss on a high-profile receiver, and that kind of goes to your point of why do you build from the outside in?
Right.
Like, if your offensive line is good, if your defensive line is good, you're probably going to have a lot more success than if you draft Jalen Reagor over Justin Jefferson.
Right.
It probably doesn't matter as much, and you can rebound from that mistake and get right back into to the things that you need to get into.
Yeah, you miss on a quarterback that's a little different.
Yeah, you're going to be out of luck.
Yeah. If you're the Jets or Browns that it is showcased, you are going to be held back significantly. So, yeah, there's certain positions that you could probably miss on and still be okay. Yeah. It's interesting. I didn't even think about this, but like, is that the case in other sports too? Like, Jamie, is there a position you can miss more on in the NHL and still be okay? Just because there's an abundance maybe of winners? Maybe not like, the top tier guys.
Your most important pieces are center ice, defense, and goalie. It's not to say that you're just dismissing the wingers, but you can find a winger.
Yeah.
No, you're not going to find, like, if people want to cherry pick and say, well, what about, like, Alex Ovechkin? Okay, that's a bit of an asterisk there.
Right.
For the most part, Sidney Crosby, center iceman, Connor McDavid, Nathan McKinnon. Like, you go down the list of guys, and the dudes, a lot of those guys are center icemen.
Yeah.
And then the defense, you hear every general manager talk about building from the net out. Well, your goaltending, your defense core, your center ice, and then fill in the voids with the wingers.
Sure.
Hopefully you get a Kucherov.
Ooh.
That'll work out for you.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
Before someone types that name.
Jamie's trying to beat him to it. All right, we do need a new Gauntlet contestant, preferably somebody that has never played before. So if you want to play in the Gauntlet, you've never done it before, you're chomping at the bit, text us, 314-399-9646. Again, you've always considered playing in the Gauntlet, never have. 314-399-9646 is the Air Comfort Service text line. Do so now because we do need a new Gauntlet contestant. Hey, don't forget, you can also join BK and Ferrari. Nope, this was old. Guys, who put this there? You know I'll read it.
Yeah.
Don't join them.
Where can we join them?
Who put that on the prompt?
You can join them tomorrow.
Yeah.
11 to 2.
That's right. Right here on 101 ESPN. Well said, Jamie. All right, we will have the Gauntlet next on 101 ESPN. Hey, this month, Auto Centers Nissan out in Herculaneum, Missouri is loaded with over 1,000 new and used vehicles all in one location. They're located right off I-55, just minutes from South County. One lot, one website, one place to find the right ride without spending your day bouncing from dealership to dealership. And if you go to AutoCentersNissan.com, browse the full inventory of new Nissans, used trucks, SUVs, cars, and much more. They also have vehicles for every budget. And right now, new and used prices are being marked down by the thousands to make room for incoming units. So, a couple of new deals that they have going on right now. If you are looking for new 2026 Rogue, Pathfinder, Murano, and Frontier models are available with 0% APR for 60 months. Plus, every new Nissan comes with their 30-day return promise, which is within 30 days. If you need to bring the vehicle back for any reason, you can do so. They'll give you a full refund and set you up with something else that you might be looking at. Buyers can also take advantage of no money down and no payments for up to 6 months on select new and used vehicles. And before you head to the dealership out in Herculaneum, you can go to AutoCentersNissan.com. Just choose a vehicle that you want. Look for the green Claim My Buyer's Bonus button, and you can unlock up to an additional $1,000 off the sale price, which is exclusively online. So all sorts of different ways to save right now at Auto Centers Nissan out in Herculaneum. Tell them Stalter sent you, and don't forget to check out AutoCentersNissan.com.
Warriors. 4 categories, 1 challenger. Can you survive the gauntlet?
Brought to you by Blue Note Roofing. Roofing, siding, and gutters. Visit BlueNoteRoofingSTL.com for a free inspection.
4:02, your time check is brought to you by Clarkson Jewelers, an officially licensed Rolex jeweler. Time for the Gauntlet, and we've got Nick on the line. What's up, Nick?
Hey, how you doing?
Doing great, man. Appreciate you joining us. Thank you for playing today. Would you like to take on Andrew Marsh, Carey Davis, Jamie Rivers, or me in round one?
Oh, I would love to play against Carey, please.
Carey Davis.
Good luck, Nick.
Thank you, sir. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, so Carey's going to make his way into the cone of silence. Nick, you're going to tell Andrew Marsh to spin that wheel.
Spin that wheel, Marshy.
All right, Nick, is there a certain category you were hoping for today?
Random.
Hoping for random.
That's the category.
Sometimes the wheel obliges.
Yeah, it didn't today. No, it's football.
Okay. Wow. How do you feel about football?
Soccer?
No. American football.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine.
All right. Nick, you're going to get 4 football-related questions today. Each one is worth 2 points unless you ask for the options. If you ask for the options, those questions become worth 1 point. Are you ready?
I am ready.
All right. Stephen Davis was a 3-time Pro Bowler who led the league with 17 rushing touchdowns in 1999. Identify the organization that drafted Stephen Davis.
Options, please.
The Carolina Panthers, the then Washington Redskins, or the Detroit Lions?
I'll go with the Panthers.
Panthers, you said?
Please.
Final answer?
Final answer.
All right, Nick, question 2. For how many different NFL clubs has Kareem Hunt suited up for?
I'll go with the options.
All right. Was it 2, 3, or 4?
I'm so sorry. Can you repeat that?
Yep. Was it 2, 3, or 4?
2.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Question number 3, signed by the Browns in 1999. Phil Dawson played in 215 games. What was his position?
Final.
Sorry, you cut out there. Did you say wide receiver?
Final answer.
Did you say wide receiver, Nick?
Yes.
Okay.
Final wide receiver.
All right, Nick, last question. In 2015, Georgia hired Kirby Smart to replace this head coach who had been on the job in Athens for 15 seasons. So who did Kirby Smart replace at Georgia?
I'll have to take the option.
Sure. Mark Richt, Barry Alvarez, or Corey Frazier?
The first option.
First option, Mark Richt. All right. Final answer?
Final answer.
Okay. All right. We're going to get Carey back from the cone of silence. Nick, how you feeling?
Not very good. It's a lot harder when you're actually doing it.
Yeah, very true. We've heard that before.
Oh, man.
Yes, sir. All right, Carey is back from the cone of silence right now. He's putting in his earbuds. He's feeling good about life, maybe.
Yeah, man. Talking to Mike Ryder and T-Bone about the Rizzuto show, filling in and doing our show.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about that
and
last
doing the
night.
Combine.
I was thinking about that last night before I put my head on the pillow.
Guys and gal are going to hold up their end of the bargain. I mean, I'm not
They're trying to get out of it.
All-Star break coming up.
Oh, and it's definitely would love that. Yes.
All-Star break coming up.
I'm with that. The Friday.
Next Friday, maybe?
Next Friday.
It's not a Freedom Friday, so.
Even better.
Oh, my God, that'd be great.
Next Friday would be great.
Let's talk to him about it.
Because I can go out of town.
Yeah.
Get on this bird and get up out of here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anyways, hey, we got a gauntlet to play.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
My bad.
Your category today is football.
I love football.
Pack a lunch, buddy.
All righty. It's packed.
Stephen Davis, your brother.
Yeah.
Has a 3-time.
Actually.
Yeah.
Dad's side.
Stephen Davis was a 3-time Pro Bowler who led the league with 17 rushing touchdowns in 1999. Identify the organization that drafted him.
That's the tough one.
Big moment for your family.
Yeah, because it was.
You remember?
Hey, it'd be bad. He played for the Panthers and the Redskins, but I don't remember which one he played for first. What year did you say he did that?
1999.
Was it the Panthers that drafted him? I'm going to go with the Panthers drafted him. Can you read the question one more time? Sir?
Sure,
I apologize.
Sure.
I just want to make sure I get all the details. Stop it.
Stephen Davis. Stephen Davis was a 3-time Pro Bowler who led the league with 17 rushing touchdowns in 1999.
Mm-hmm.
Identify the organization that drafted him.
So that was with the Redskins. That was 1999. So I'm going to say Panthers. Final answer.
Question 2. For how many different NFL clubs has Kareem Hunt suited up for?
Chiefs. Damn. Browns? Not Browns. Is it the Browns? I want to say 2. Oh, was it 3? Where did he go when he left the Chiefs? He came back to the Chiefs. That would only be. I'm going to say I can only see 2. I'm probably missing one, but I'll say 2. Final answer.
Question number 3. Signed by the Browns in 1999, Phil Dawson played in 215 games. What was his position?
Oh, Philly was a kicker, wasn't he? Kicker. Final answer.
Final question. In 2015, Georgia hired Kirby Smart to replace this head coach who had been on the job in Athens for 15 years.
Mark Richt. Final answer.
All right. Okay, let's go over these.
Are you going to trade down the list?
No.
Damn it.
No, I am not.
You going straight up the list?
Stephen Davis was a 3-time Pro Bowler who led the league with 17 rushing touchdowns in 1999. Identify the organization that drafted him. Nick went with the Panthers. Carey went with the Panthers, but Carey didn't use the options. Correct answer is
the Washington Redskins.
0-0.
Damn it.
0.0. Yeah.
He was in Washington first and then went to the Panthers?
Yes, sir.
Obviously, he was drafted there, Kerry.
Well,
we got a 0-0 tie. For how many different NFL clubs has Kareem Hunt suited up?
Man, this is bad.
Kerry, without the options, went with 2. Nick, with the options, went 2. Correct answer is?
It is 2.
It is 2. That's correct. Chiefs, Browns, and back to the Chiefs.
Okay.
So we got a 2-1 lead for Carey Davis. In 2015, Georgia hired Kirby Smart to replace this head coach who had been on the job in Athens for 15 seasons. Without the options, Kerry went with Mark Richt. With the options, Nick went with Mark Richt. The answer is?
Well, it was Mark Richt.
Kerry now up 4-2 over Nick.
What is this one? What was this question?
Could come down to this. Signed by the Browns in 1999, Phil Dawson played in 215 games.
Len Dawson is a player too.
What was his position? Kerry, without the options, went kicker. Nick, without the options, went wide receiver. If it's wide receiver, we have a walk-off. If it's any other position, including kicker,
let's go kicker.
Kerry's going to win today.
Or anyone else, actually.
Nick.
You have chosen poorly.
You lose.
Not today.
Marsh, correct answer is
Well, it's Carey's favorite position, kicker.
he was a kicker.
Impressive.
Yeah.
You knew that he was a kicker. You don't even have time for
I did wonder if you were gonna botch that one. Kerry wins 6-2 today over Nick. Nick, sorry, man.
All good. Way to go, Carey.
Thanks, Nick. Good job.
Thanks, Nick.
so much.
Thanks for listening.
Have a good one.
You too.
215 games is a lot. So it's probably somebody that didn't get hit a lot. Definitely not a running back. Probably not a wide receiver. Maybe an offensive lineman. Maybe, but
the fact that
probably
some
not.
of those offensive linemen, by the way, have the careers that they have playing that position is wild to me.
But that's usually reserved for like specialists, kickers, punters.
Wasn't he on Miami?
I don't know.
Like, wasn't he a Hurricane?
I'm mad about the Stephen Davis one.
Man, you had the right team.
Family's gonna
you
be
should
mad.
be upset, Kerry.
You should be mad at me. Yep. I had to hear from old Stephen later.
I gotta see this. No, he went to Texas. He was a Longhorn.
Phil Dawson?
Phil Dawson was a Longhorn. Probably thinking of Philip Buchanan, who was a cornerback for the
They
Hurricanes.
probably don't look anything
No,
alike.
I just went with another Phil.
Or Richard Dawson.
Yeah, Richard Dawson. That's right. Yeah.
Family Feud.
I'm thinking of Andre Dawson.
Yeah.
The Hawk.
The Hawk. Yeah. All right. It's the Fast Lane on 101 ESPN. Don't forget, we do our daily drop where you can leave us a Scott Lee Heating Company mic drop via the Dobbs Tire and Auto Center's 101 ESPN mobile app. So we'll do the daily drop at 5:15 today. Anything you want to throw out there, question, a statement, you want to yell at us about something, there's your opportunity. Daily drop coming up at 5:15. But we do have NFL 4 Downs next in the Fast Lane on 101 ESPN.
Cheap, cheap, fun, fun.
Let's get dirty, St. Louis, with my friends over at Dirt Cheap. Maybe you got some barbecues coming up, family get-togethers, a birthday party, or just a weekend, or just a night you want to relax and enjoy yourself. Head over to Dirt Cheap. They've got a massive, massive selection of everything that you are looking for. It's your one-stop shop when it comes time to purchase something for the best price and also a great product. Whether it's top shelf or budget-friendly, Dirt Cheap has got you covered. They do a great job over there of helping out, too. A number of times I've walked in asking for a specific type of wine. They make recommendations. They've been excellent at what they do over there. And they also, they've got a Dirt Cheap app, which is awesome. Download the app, and for every dollar that you spend at Dirt Cheap, you earn points, to which you can use in-store, which is very helpful at times, especially if you have a large order. You cash in on that. I did that just a couple of weekends ago. So please check out the app. For more information about Dirt Cheap, their locations, or anything that's going on, you can always visit dirtcheapfunfun.com. Dirtcheapfunfun.com. Remember to have fun, but please be careful out there.
Fascinating on 101 ESPN NFL 4 Downs right now. Carey Davis, Jamie Rivers, Anthony Stalter. Here's Andrew Marsh.
First down.
Guys, we saw this yesterday, and we almost talked a full segment about it, but we wanted Anthony to be here. We want to get Anthony's opinion on
I'm so
this.
honored.
No, I just don't remember. That's all. That's
He wasn't paying attention. When
okay. I'm so honored.
Yeah.
Guys,
Glad you're here, too.
Sean Payton, friend of the show, by the way, Sean Payton.
Friend of the fast lane.
Yeah,
He is
no
actually.
kidding.
Yeah. Considered allowing Bill Belichick to become the head coach in 2024 to aid him in becoming the all-time winningest coach. What are your thoughts on that?
If I'm Bill Belichick.
Denver would have won the Super Bowl. They missed out.
Okay.
I don't think that.
If I'm Belichick, I don't want to do it that way.
You want to. I mean, he had no job
I know.
in the NFL.
Yeah.
Atlanta said, "Nah, we're cool."
Yeah.
And was it a couple other teams? I think Atlanta was the main one.
Atlanta was the main team.
Atlanta was in until
Really-
Robert Kraft called.
Robert Kraft called Arthur Blank and said, "Hey, I'm going to sewer this guy."
Don't invite the vampire in your home.
Because once that happens, you have to get rid of him.
It's over. I thought that was. I thought it was very interesting, intriguing that Sean Payton would think that way to allow him to, amass the number of victories to become the all-time winningest head coach. But if you're Sean Payton and you let, as Jamie just said, let Bill into the house unannounced.
Yeah.
Like you invite him in. Actually, in the movies, once you invite them in, they can do whatever they want to do.
Right.
And you can't stop them.
Yeah.
And they can't come in.
Is that vampires? That's a vampire?
Yeah, man.
So
they
once
have
you
to be
invite them
invited in.
Yeah, that's the rule.
You have to
Then you're
tell them,
done.
yes, you can come in.
And then if you invite them in and then you find out they're vampires, now you're going to stab them through the heart with a wooden stake.
Yeah.
And by that point, they know all of your weaknesses.
Or they've bitten you.
Yeah, and now
Sneak
you're
attack.
a vampire too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not great.
Man.
It's not great.
Man.
Yeah, I thought this was intriguing. I don't know how Sean Payton would get his team back if Bill Belichick won the number of games needed to become the all-time winningest head coach and took his team maybe to a playoff and I don't know, won a championship. I'm the captain now.
Yeah. Hey, Bill, great job. Looks like you accomplished what you wanted to accomplish. And I'll take the team back now and, you go do your thing.
Sean, you're fired.
Yeah.
Thanks for showing up, though.
You're out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Second down.
All right, gentlemen, Caleb Williams. Can Caleb Williams take the next step in becoming an elite quarterback under Ben Johnson?
Ooh, I think it's possible under Ben Johnson. But leading up to that, I didn't know if it was possible for him to be an impact player, but he took some big steps last year. One would have to imagine that he's going to continue to take steps forward as he gets more comfortable with Ben Johnson and as Ben Johnson works with him longer. I could be wrong. I'll defer to the football guys, but I have more confidence in Ben Johnson developing Caleb Williams than Caleb Williams is doing on his own.
That's gridiron guys to you.
Next episode coming up soon.
Yeah.
Pay attention to your socials.
Yep.
Caleb Williams was 7th in passing yards last year. And the reason why I wanted to ask this question is because under Ben Johnson, we saw we saw the maturation of Jared Goff really turn into that elite quarterback, top 5 to 10 caliber quarterback that most people would say, yeah, I could start a franchise with that guy. I think Caleb Williams has the potential. You were, one game away from really a couple of more catches away from some of your guys, or a big stop away from making it to the NFC Championship game last year. You lost to the Rams in overtime. You had he had a great performance in the playoffs, which, should bode well for this team. I think Caleb Williams is going to be one of the top 5 quarterbacks next year, not just in passing yards and passing touchdowns, but I think he's going to be looked at as that elite quarterback that was the first overall draft pick, and now kind of turning that corner into, he's one of those guys.
Yeah, this is a perfect combination of he was already an excellent athlete, had all the physical raw tools, but needed a coach that was going to push him to be even better and not just rely on the raw tools. And we have seen now everything come together for Caleb Williams. So I think with Ben Johnson, yes, I think he could take the next step and become one of the top tier quarterbacks in the NFL. If he were with if he was with the Jets coaching staff, that was probably not. If he was with Cleveland's coaching staff, probably not.
Yeah.
But because he's with Ben Johnson, I mean, hell, we even saw we saw the flashes of Caleb Williams as a rookie, and we're like, man, he's got some talent.
Correct.
But because of the fact that he was with Matt Eberflus and then eventually like Thomas Brown. No knock on Thomas Brown.
Yeah.
It's just he did the best he could as the interim head coach. But he was not with the right guys in his rookie year.
Right.
And it went to hell.
Yeah. I'm excited.
He was with the right guy. He was excellent.
I think the Bears are going to win that division. I'm excited about watching Caleb Williams have a really kind of a breakout year next year.
Mm-hmm.
Third down.
Is this a must-win-it-all situation for the LA Rams?
Is this a must-win? It also, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you don't have draft picks. By the way, it looks like France just
Mbappe. Imagine that. The best players show up.
And I thought they were off.
You thought France was off?
I thought the
Stop running
Cup was off for a while.
No,
for a couple of days till
they
next
keep,
week.
No, they keep playing. Yeah, they keep
And
playing.
you see that Mbappe?
Is he any good?
He's their best player. And
What did he
scored
do?
in a big game?
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that what you're supposed to do?
I believe so.
What they tell me.
Okay. Yeah, I think it is a must, like a win it all. They need to win it. You're looking at Matthew
Stafford
Stafford
a couple of years ago too, because they mortgaged everything a couple of years ago, and we thought, well, they're done.
I think that
here they are again doing the same thing.
I think now is even more of a must-win situation for them. They brought in Myles Garrett. Matthew Stafford is clearly on his last year or two. They drafted his backup.
Yeah.
They drafted his replacement already to like they're preparing for life without Matthew Stafford. So I think that this is, now or never. Puka Nacua, he's still okay for now. Hopefully he stays okay.
Yeah. As somebody that's also talked about, I mean, besides the stuff, off-field stuff, he's also talked about, like, kind of retiring
early.
Puka?
Yeah.
I think Puka might have some things going on.
You think so?
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Who doesn't?
Yeah, we all do.
Like, I'm talking like,
Nah, we all do.
Like Brandon Ayuk type things going on.
Hey, both receivers.
That's what I'm saying.
In the NFC West.
I agree.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah, you're right.
I didn't mean anything else.
Yeah, I'm sure you didn't.
Yeah.
I can't help what you think.
There it is.
Good call.
Fourth down.
Did the Chiefs do enough this offseason to regain their top spot in the AFC? We had the conversation yesterday about if they are a playoff team, but what about the top spot in the AFC?
Is Mahomes going to be Mahomes from week 1 on?
I don't know.
Okay, then I don't know.
I don't think they are, man. I mean, Travis Kelce's going back again. He had a really bad year last year.
Just got married. We think.
We don't know.
He did.
Well, they say he did.
Why would they lie?
I don't know.
Why would they lie to us? Who are we for them to lie to?
I don't know. There's a lot of people with power do this.
I just wonder.
I don't know.
I think the addition of Kenneth Walker III is going to be a sign, so much relief on Patrick Mahomes and that offense that they won't even understand how important that position was until now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're not going to. I think Isaiah Pacheco is a great guy.
Hard runner.
He runs angry.
He does. Like he's mad at the ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your problem with him, Kerry?
I don't have a problem with him.
I like Isaiah Pacheco. I always enjoy watching him run.
I love the fact that he has worked his. I mean, I'm always for the undrafted, late round, 7th round, 6th round guy. He's a 7th round draft pick. He worked his way up to be a starter in the NFL.
He's a Big Ten guy too. I'm surprised you're taking this route.
Doesn't like him.
He went to Rutgers.
Whoa!
That's a Big Ten team.
Okay.
Kerry really doesn't like this guy.
I do.
Is it kind of like the Akron of the Big Ten? Yeah. No, I feel you on that.
I mean,
yeah.
It's Rutgers.
I got you.
Like, I don't even think people are there.
I feel you.
Okay.
Yeah. Akron of the Big Ten. No, I get you.
Yeah, it's.
Why are you contributing to this?
He knows what I'm saying. He gets it, man. Like, Kyle Monangai went to Rutgers, too, though. I love him.
Yeah.
He runs hard. He plays hard. But I think that the upgrade at that position is going to be very beneficial for that offense. And if Patrick Mahomes is healthy, from start to finish, I don't know what's going on with Rashee Rice. I don't know what the heck they're doing.
Are we overlooking, who is Patrick Mahomes throwing the ball to?
Well, Xavier Worthy is still there.
But come on.
And they got, what was their other big acquisition?
I don't see them being the top of the AFC, though.
Not the top of the AFC.
That was the question.
That was my question.
I thought it was AFC West.
No.
Oh, no.
AFC.
They're not.
See, you gotta pay attention.
See, he talks about us.
You telling me?
He talks about us not paying
I know.
attention.
The nerve.
He ain't listening.
This guy.
Don't we say that every time, though? We're like, oh, what are the Chiefs going to do this year? And then
they win it all.
they go to the Super Bowl.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so they didn't. This is the team I was thinking of.
You were
then.
thinking they traded Trent McDuffie.
Yeah.
And they drafted the cornerback.
No, but I thought they signed a receiver too, but they didn't.
No.
Okay.
That's my problem.
They didn't do it.
Okay. It's my fault.
Keep scrolling as much as you want. You're not going to find that receiver.
I'm telling you right now, I can't find him. I admitted to it.
Who you were looking for.
I don't know
like
what I was thinking.
Hey, Anthony, you're looking at the wrong spot.
I guess so.
They lost. Hollywood Brown left.
Yeah.
Maybe that's.
No.
Is that bad?
Yeah.
I was definitely thinking of a
Who else
team.
did they have? They had somebody else last year.
I was thinking of the Bills. DJ Moore.
DJ Moore. Yeah. No, they didn't get DJ.
No, they didn't. And I didn't think they did, but I was thinking, I'm like, what? There was an AFC team that it was DJ Moore.
Yeah.
That's on me. Okay.
Brett scored again.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you got to wait 30 seconds.
I think we did. Nobody's watching it.
Do we? How are they watching the game and listening to the radio? Come on.
Well, I mean, you have eyes and ears. You can probably do both.
Jamie can't do both.
That's
Did
a
that
myth.
person ever respond to us?
I don't know, Anthony. Why don't I check right now?
Which
the
person?
email guy?
No, not the email. Not the email guy. We were at Ballpark Village. I had texted a whole thing about how important that person was and how much we appreciate him and love him. And
Nah.
no, okay.
I doubt it.
Oh, wow. No, they did.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Were they
on
very
Thursday.
kind?
Yeah,
Very kind
actually
about it?
really nice.
Yeah, good.
What'd they say?
You want me to read it?
Sure.
At this point, is Anthony's text on there, too?
Oh, yeah. It's on there.
I think we got to recap the whole thing so people know what the hell's going on. don't
Okay.
you?
Yeah, that's fine by me. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so this was on Wednesday.
This was, we were at Ballpark Village. And we were talking about the old football games that were going on.
It says, I asked you to keep the audience updated on scores. Actually, let me restart here. I asked you to keep audience updated on scores the other day, and you said no. Now you are giving scores before I see them. I'm poor. I have to watch on Telemundo, which I watched the other day, and it was electric. The Mexico game, I watched on Telemundo.
A lot of passion.
Yep.
There is a 30-second delay. Please be considerate. I believe there is a law/rule that says you can't give up-to-date scores if not covering/showing game. I know you guys know this because you've discussed it before. And Anthony decided to write, sure, anything for you. Need us to wait 30 or 35? Just let us know and we'll accommodate. You're important to us. Also, what you're referring to is play-by-play. We can't do play-by-play if we don't have the rights. You're confused, but we still love you with all of our hearts. The next day, said listener said, I appreciate you guys talking football. And I'm glad you are enjoying the World Cup. Anytime you give the subject is cool with me. Of course, I'd prefer 4 hours of World Cup, but you have other sports interests to cover. Have a terrific holiday, fellas. Be safe. Stay cool.
Yeah, thank you. There we go.
4 hours of World Cup would be, I'll just speak for myself, that'd be brutal.
I don't know. We've done World Cup pretty
4
good.
hours?
We've talked very passionately about the World Cup.
I don't think anyone wants to hear us talk World Cup for
I think they actually would.
Hours.
I think they would like us.
I think their ears would be
There he is. What commercial is this? Dreams are just dreams until you sweat for them. Take his degree.
He didn't sweat enough to need it.
Right. Get him off the TV.
Anthony's referring to a commercial at our guy.
He scored
Christian
more
Pulisic.
goals in commercials than he did all time.
Seriously.
Man.
You know he hadn't scored a goal since January? Taylor Twellman was on saying he hadn't scored a goal in forever, this guy.
That's why I keep saying, why did our guy Russell Crowe leave him in the game?
Russell Crowe also kicked the hell out of the Gatorade.
He did.
They were trying hard, man.
Doesn't look like Russell Crowe.
If you put a beard on that guy, it's for sure, yeah.
I got Russell Crowe managing us. Did you hear him after the game? After the match? He's like, will you be back? I don't know. We'll see. I don't think he committed.
I think he's sick of seeing some of that stuff he saw.
I don't blame him.
Yeah, I can't coach this crap.
Right. Can't coach him.
Yeah.
It's a
Can't win with him.
One picture deal.
Can't do it.
It's a one
picture deal.
All right. Sports Six Pack coming back.
He wasn't in the Gladiator 2.
No, he wasn't. He couldn't be.
He couldn't be.
Come on.
Yeah.
It's difficult.
Could have been.
Spoiler alert.
Hey, Will Smith can reprise his role in I Am Legend 2. We know how that one ended.
Yeah.
I don't actually.
Why can't Russell Crowe
We don't know how that ended.
come back?
True-ish. Is that what he's doing now?
Well, apparently there's a deleted scene.
Yeah, it's an alternate ending.
Alternate ending that they're going with.
We didn't see it.
Allegedly, of course.
Yeah.
You
done.
love it.
I'm done with him.
You love it. Why? With Will Smith?
Yeah.
What did he do?
Did you ever notice how he always You ever notice how he always
used his
casted?
one slap per year on somebody, and now Anthony doesn't like
Now
that.
you don't like him.
Yeah, he's laughing. This guy's fun. Oh, no, I'm not supposed to laugh? Oh, okay, yeah. Now I'll go up there and slap him. That's exactly what he did.
You mad at him?
Yeah. Did you ever notice, too, how he always positions himself in every movie as like he's the hero? Every single one.
I think that's I think that's Hollywood that does that.
He's not choosing any roles where he's not looking like a hero.
Would
Like
you?
the Suicide
He doesn't have
Squad.
to anymore.
Would you?
Sure.
They pay money to be the hero. Everybody wants to be the hero.
Everybody enjoys a good villain. But he can't do it, can he?
He did it in real life, didn't
Can't
he?
win. Fair. Fair.
More like his wife did.
Yeah.
I think there's a movie where he fights
a lot more than
himself,
that.
isn't there?
That was Jim Carrey.
That was.
Jim Carrey fought himself.
I'm kicking my own ass. Do you mind?
He's in the bathroom. What was that? Yes,
Liar,
man.
liar.
Liar. Yeah.
What are you doing? I'm kicking my own ass. Do you mind?
No, the movie's called Gemini Man.
Never saw it.
Never seen that
Yeah,
shit.
never saw
He
it.
fights himself. It's a 2019 sci-fi action.
Yeah, there you
didn't
go.
see
He's
that
fighting
one.
himself.
Trying
I mean,
to be a
come on.
better man.
He wins.
Nah. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Jamie.
He fights a younger self,
Yep.
younger Will Smith.
All right.
It's a battle we all have in life.
Yeah, like I wonder if it was
Like the two
really a
wolves.
fight or just an
Whichever
inner
one
struggle.
you feed.
Yeah, that
is
very
the
true.
one that wins.
Is the one that wins.
Yeah.
Yep.
It could be different. You can feed them both in the same night sometimes.
That's Jamie Rivers. We have our Sports Six Pack coming up, part 1, 314-399-9646. We'll get to those questions next on 101 ESPN.
101 ESPN Sports Center.
I'm Andrew Marsh. It's time for a Sports Center update brought to you by Saliga Heating and Cooling. The Cardinals back in action tonight, taking on the Milwaukee Brewers. Andre Pallante on the mound for the Cardinals. First pitch is at 6:45. We have part one of our Sports Six-Pack coming up next, so get your questions into the Air Comfort Service text line, 314-399-9646. We will answer your questions next. I'm Andrew Marsh, and the Sports Center update is brought to you by Saliga Heating and Cooling, a Daikin heating and air conditioning dealer.
It's time for the Fast Lane to answer your sports questions.
I want to ask you a bunch of questions, and I want to have them answered immediately.
Asking me all these weird questions.
Answer the question.
Answer the question.
Answer me!
Refreshed by Urban Chestnut. Urban Chestnut Swickle Light Premium Light Beer. Live your lifestyle, St. Louis.
All right, time for the Sports Six-Pack Part 1 here in the Fast Lane on 101 ESPN. If you got questions, send it in. 314-399-9646. Marshy, go.
Question number 1.
All right, thanks. Dad wants to know, do 6:45 start times for baseball games make sense now that there is a pitch clock? Games end earlier now. Some people have to fight getting off work and traffic a half hour earlier.
What?
They should start later. That's the question. They should start later.
Was it pitch at 6:45?
Yeah, no. I mean,
But most people, are off work, are they not?
yeah. You can.
Well, I mean,
Well, it depends what your
us,
job
but-
is. But
We're off
most
at 6.
people.
But to get to a game,
it's hard getting down to a Blues game if you get off at 6.
Not if you have a 101 ESPN pass.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't need it.
That's called a piece of paper and a crayon.
No, it's a piece of paper. It's a printout with you get the whole little home lamination thing. You know?
and a whole lot of confidence, too.
Good, yes, good point.
Yeah. 7:20. I think every game should be 7:20. It's perfect. Anybody say no?
Yeah, I was trying to lobby for the Blues to make their Saturday night home games like 5 o'clock.
That's not Saturday night. That's Saturday afternoon.
That'd be evening, probably.
Saturday.
But don't you think it'd be better? Because then you can go down to the Blues game. You can still go out, grab a bite to eat somewhere. He has no idea.
I'll give you two options, too, because there's two of them. Somebody did a cover.
It's the something. No?
Nope.
Nah. Okay. No clue, man.
Okay.
Who you got? Give me some letters.
E.J.
Ernie Johnson.
Ernie Johnson of like the Ghostbusters, or that Ernie Johnson?
Ernie Johnson that's on with Shaq and them guys, man.
I'm Ernie Johnson. Who's
Ernie Johnson? the person who actually sings that song couldn't be any different for lots of reasons.
Very true. Yeah.
EJ, that's the band's name, or
that's his first initial for his first name and his first initial for his last name.
No clue, man.
Oh, my goodness.
Eric Johnson.
Yeah.
I was going to
Former
say
Blues
Eric Clapton,
defenseman.
but that's a J.
You have the last name.
Eric Clapton's actually closer than any other
Eric
one.
Clapton.
It's closer.
No.
EJ? I don't know any artist.
Yeah, I
Yes,
bet
you do.
do.
He's like an icon.
He's an icon.
I'm the guy that thought Alice Cooper was Alice in Chains. Are you guys freaking kidding me?
You know this one.
You know this guy.
He very,
Eddie.
piano player.
Eddie. Eddie. He used to wear big glasses. On stage.
What's his name?
Well, that's what
Did
we're
the
asking.
song with Eminem.
Yes.
Yeah, what's his name? I have no clue, man.
Elton John.
Elton John is who I was thinking.
Elton John.
He's not even
I
faking
couldn't get
it.
the Eddie out my head.
Yeah.
The other one
Is that him?
Yeah.
That's who sings that?
Yeah.
The other one's
wow.
a band. Starts with an N.
NSYNC.
Nope.
This band is wildly popular.
Nirvana.
Yet they are often like hated for kind of no reason.
The Rock Stars.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Give me another letter.
I mean, I kind of just gave it away.
They're
Think
from
of money.
Canada. They're from Canada.
How the hell do I know these bands?
Think of money.
Money,
like change.
like dollar bills?
Or change.
Nickelback.
There it is.
Hey.
There you go, Sammy.
Yeah.
Man, we
Carey Davis.
That's enough.
Yes.
Okay. You know what? Yeah, let's just go.
I was going to say Eddie Vedder.
Eddie Vedder. Pearl Jam.
He said Eddie Jetter.
Eddie Jetter. EJ. You know what? Yeah, 7:20. I think the Cardinals should start. 7:20.
How about 7:15?
That's fine. Sure. I feel like all the Braves games start at 7:20.
Eastern time, yeah.
Yes.
Well, it's supposed to be 7 p.m., but when they finally get to the first pitch, it's like 7.
No,
They usually say 7:20.
First pitch is usually on time. It's hockey where it's like, oh, we got a 7 o'clock start, and the puck drops at 7:10.
Yeah.
Get your bleep together.
Got to get your ads in there. Got to get paid, man.
But yeah, think about somebody who is, I don't know, in like Wentzville. They want to go to the game. They get off work at 5.
You got to plan better. So
that's more than enough time. Hour and a half, hour 45 minutes to get downtown from Wentzville.
Tell your boss you got a meeting. Leave at 4.
I do have a question, and I don't know. Can we ask this real quick?
Yeah, fire away.
If someone can.
Hold on.
Question number 2.
Why don't the goalies catch the damn ball instead of punching it out? Like that guy.
I kind of just thought about that.
The reason they do that is because if they don't catch it clean, it'll drop somewhere in that area.
Well, catch it cleanly then.
Well, that's easier said
Carey,
than
they're
done.
kicking the ball super hard.
You can't be throwing it no harder than Michael Vick throws it.
Very
or
true.
Brett Favre.
Carey, what do you want me to tell you? You asked me a question. I gave you the answer. You don't like my answer.
I don't like the answer. I hate the answer.
They punch the ball out of danger.
So what's the difference if you
It's
punch
like
it out
a
and
clearance.
somebody else, they're not clearing it far enough out the box?
By the way, Carey and I, we decided after watching the U.S. goalie stub his foot on the ball and not be able to clear it out.
Young Wei Koo style.
Yeah. We no longer are looking to the hockey clear it camp. We're going to start the soccer clear it camp.
Same. Honestly, we can really combine.
It's an umbrella.
That's what we actually said.
In soccer, if you clear it all the way down the field, it's not icing. It doesn't come back down.
True.
It's actually cleared.
Well, guys, there's room for all sorts of activities.
Yeah. Wow.
And different camps. There's no shortage of T-shirt ideas that we have.
Yeah.
That's a good
for
point.
camps.
And you missed it. Jamie is now trying to take over the Clear It Camp. It's part of Synergy Hockey Skills now.
Since it's soccer related now. He
Oh, really?
He greenlit.
Oh, really?
The Clear It Camp
After all this time.
Soccer edition.
He did it without, when you were not here.
Yeah, I
He
see that.
decided to walk right into the castle and sit on the Iron Throne. Wow.
I may or may not have trademarked it already, and registration goes out soon.
Yeah, that makes sense.
When the Carshield Sports Complex opens up, it's probably going to be one of their first programs.
I'm sure. I'm sure they'll get a Synergy
Soccer Skills.
Health and wellness right inside that thing.
Synergy Integrated Healthcare?
Yes.
Yeah, probably going
right
to be
inside.
Probably going to be one in there. Yeah.
You.
Just one big happy family.
Yeah,
Anthony.
I'm sure. Why don't we do part 2 of the Sports Six Pack next? I got some questions. That's for sure. It's next in the Fast Lane.
question.
It's time for the Fast Lane to answer your sports questions.
I want to ask you a bunch of questions, and I want to have them answered immediately.
Asking me all these weird questions.
Answer the question.
Answer the question.
Answer me!
Refreshed by Urban Chestnut. Urban Chestnut Swickle Light Premium Light Beer. Live your lifestyle, St. Louis.
Part 2 of the Sports Six-Pack. Right now in the Fast Lane, 314-399-9646. Marshy, hit us with question 3.
Question number 3.
From Jamie's jockstrap, what is the most ideal off-ramp for Jordan Bennington with the Blues?
Well, the most convenient off-ramp would be Jordan Bennington signing a 2-year extension with the Blues, taking half as much money as he's making now, or slightly less. That would be the perfect off-ramp, and then he would retire a St. Louis Blue. He's still a very good backup goalie for you while you continue to develop your younger goalies in your system. I don't think that's going to happen. So if you're unable to do that, if I'm Alex Steen, I am looking for somewhere for Jordan Bennington at the trade deadline. And you try to maximize that. And it's not because you want to trade him, but if you walk him right to free agency, you get nothing for him. You might as well, if he's having a great season, someone might overpay, specifically at the deadline. If it's a team that lost their goalie or their goalie's not performing well, or a team that's a contender that knows they don't have a goalie, they might overpay a little bit for him. But you do have that discussion with Jordan Bennington. You find out if there's certain teams he absolutely will not go to, and you do him a solid. You don't treat him like a piece of meat.
Sure.
And then you see what happens in the offseason. If he doesn't get good offers, maybe he, as an unrestricted free agent, says, hey, Steener, I'll take that offer you offered me a long time ago.
Yeah.
So, I'm not sure. I think that those are the two scenarios. I don't see him.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I think both are realistic.
Question number 4.
From Jeffco's Finest. My buds and I were having a debate last night. What has brought the country of the United States of America together more? The New York Knicks winning the NBA Finals or the USA soccer team making it to the round of 16?
As much as they treated us like dirt on Monday night, I do have to go with the U.S. soccer team. I mean, look at us. Like we've been into soccer, and I can't remember a time that's been the case.
I'm surprised you didn't say the Knicks because you were there.
Yeah, he's at the parade.
Yeah, enjoying the.
It was just something to do
from his penthouse.
Yeah, it's just something to do while I was off.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah, get bored, so take the private jet around and see different things, guys.
Hey, man, if you got it, use it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
No, it's got to be the U.S. soccer team. It definitely bonded us and gave us a painful reminder. Hey,
got a ways to go.
Don't get your hopes up. Carey, honestly, I wouldn't even say the whole, hey, we're on our way. Monday night was a reminder that when you actually play some of the upper echelon teams, you don't belong. You don't belong. It's like having a party, Marsh. Party at your house. Come on over, everybody. And that party, unbelievable for a couple of hours. Then you get sick. Can't kick everybody else out, can you? Well, the party's going to continue, but you got too sick. And now you got to go upstairs while the party's still happening. And this happens every single time you throw a big party.
Whoa.
Every time.
But the party's still fun, though.
Well, for some other people.
I can hold my
Not for
own.
Marshy.
Not for Marsh. That's kind of what this is like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Question number 5.
From the 618, do you think Major League Baseball could implement restricted free agency subject to offer sheets like the NHL?
We talked about that yesterday. I think if the players are going to budge off certain things and whatnot, it certainly would be something that if I'm with the MLBPA, I'm kicking the tires of what it might look like. So instead of the ARB years where the players are still under team control, they would become restricted free agents, and other teams in baseball could offer sheet said players. The problem is they would need a salary cap, because otherwise like Paul Skeens goes to arbitration. The Dodgers, thank you very much. We're just going to offer sheet him because we have more money than anybody else. Paul Skeens is a Dodger. Mason Wynn is a Dodger. J.J. Weatherholt is a Dodger. That's what would happen.
Yeah.
So that's why you need this, the salary cap. As much as it's a tool to use against teams to scoop up their players, it's still there to limit the teams with the most money from just taking everybody.
Yeah.
Question number 6.
From the 801, hypothetical situation, if you could, would you trade the USA gold at the Olympics for the United States men's national team to win the World Cup?
No.
Jamie would.
No.
Because that means the other team would have won.
No, it's the USA, man. Red, white, and blue, baby.
Red, white.
Would I trade this U.S. hockey team's victory for a men's soccer?
Yeah.
No, because the hockey team earned what they got. Actually, you know what? Both teams earned what they got.
Oh, man. Oh,
come on, man.
Think about it. Thank you,
Came
Jamie.
back.
He's not wrong.
I was mean, and then I was even meaner.
I respect it. I respect it. Yeah.
No, we're going to sit here. We're going to teach you. Jamie, you're a coach. You got 4 kids. Carey, you coach 3 kids.
Yeah.
I got 3 kids. I coach. What do we tell the kids? You get what you earn.
Yeah.
You get what you put in.
You get what you get, and you don't throw a fit.
And what they decided to do on Monday, they all read the press clippings. They are flying high on American pride. 1 minute into that thing, Belgium flexed, and U.S. said, we're out. We don't want any more.
They tied the game up.
Anthony willed that game to be a tie.
Belgium tied the game.
U.S. never tied except for 0-0 at that game.
No, they only made the penalty kick where Belgium's player headbutted it in.
That's right, yeah.
That was a ricochet.
But then they gave the goal right back.
Exactly. Within, what was it, 20 seconds?
But
30 seconds?
They had some fight.
Did they?
Belgium scored all 5 goals in that match.
Belgium scored their own goal, yeah.
Come on, man.
He's not wrong.
They
That was a
got
good
what
kick.
they deserved.
Oh, man.
Okay?
Oh, I'll be quiet now.
They call it an own goal. Kerry.
It wasn't.
The U.S. doesn't even get credit for it.
No.
Jamie had an own goal once.
I did. I had more than one, but...
Could have had more.
I had more.
Cujo was blocking them all.
Fusey.
Or Fusey, sorry.
I've scored in my own net a bunch of times. It happens, man. You're playing defense, you're in front of the net, all of a sudden the puck goes off of you into the net.
It's true.
How's the skate to the bench like?
Oh, I want to. So the worst one was I was playing for Ottawa at the time, in Ottawa. And we're playing against Pittsburgh. We were on the penalty kill, and I'm in front of the net. I'm kind of covering the guy in the slot. I don't know if it was Malkin or somebody in the slot. And Kovalev, I could see him sneaking around like back door. So I got you. I know what's going on here. They keep tossing up here. They're looking for that pass behind me. So I'm like moving my stick back and forth, and I like move my stick right at the right time as he fires it. All it does, though, is it slows the puck right down. Kovalev hammers it into the back of the net. I might, if I let it go, he would have had a less of a chance to score.
Yeah.
Even though it was
But you don't know. That's a hard play.
But,
That's baseball.
That's baseball.
Another time, same situation, I deflected right in my own net. Dominic Hasek was the goalie that time.
What did he say?
That must have been a pretty good goal.
No, I said to him, I go, you're Dominic Hasek. You should have had that. He started laughing. It was great. I could tell my friends I scored on Hasek. I'm not lying.
No, you're not. That's true.
I was on his team, but still.
Details. All right, biggest question of the day next on 101 ESPN.
It's time for the Fast Lane's biggest question of the day. Presented by Banner Construction, the experts in James Hardy siding.
All right, time for the biggest question of the day here in the Fast Lane on 101 ESPN, where it's 5:07. Your time check brought to you by Clarkson Jewelers, an officially licensed Rolex jeweler. Marshy, what do you got for biggest question of the day?
All right, so Jeff Passan put together an article highlighting every team's top trade candidate. He cites that the Cardinals' biggest weakness is their rotation depth.
What?
I know, right?
Did I not see Michael McGreevy?
I don't know.
And Dustin May? Palante tonight?
Yeah.
So Jeff Passan says that the biggest weakness is the rotation depth. The best match at the trade deadline for the Cardinals would be Robbie Ray, who's in last year of his deal. Anthony, you brought his name up earlier today.
I certainly did.
I'm looking at the Cardinals right now. Their starters sit 14th in Major League Baseball in innings pitched at 474 in a third inning, and 10th in ERA at 4.08. However, we want to look at strikeouts, at 25th in strikeouts. The Cardinals' bullpen is 16th in innings pitched, 338 and a third, and 19th in ERA, 4.31. When you look at the numbers, if the Cardinals were to add, would a starter actually be their top trade candidate? And is the starting rotation actually better than people think?
No, I don't think the starting rotation is better than people think. I think that the entire team has outperformed expectations, but that's a little different than saying that the rotation's better than we think. I got two questions. One, are you going all in or not all in? Are you okay risking some of the future to try to make a run this year at just the playoffs?
No.
Okay.
What's your next question?
My second question is, what are the Giants willing to take? Because that team is pure hot horse manure.
I don't think that they should even be considering Robbie Ray.
The Cardinals?
That's my whole point.
You're happy with what they currently have?
No,
Robbie Ray's been excellent.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
You think the Cardinals' biggest problem is the starting rotation and not the bullpen?
I think it's the bullpen.
Because I think it's the bullpen.
If every third or fourth day, every fourth day, you're
I'm sorry,
losing.
these starters going seven?
Nah,
sorry,
but
Jamie. These guys pissed me off. 7 innings?
They're giving.
We even going 6?
Hell no.
You get a good rotation guy, you can bump Liberatore back to the bullpen.
Need some help.
I'm not
Because your starters ain't giving you.
I'm not disagreeing.
7 or 8. Your starters
We're
gave you
celebrating
8
Dustin May for going 4 1/3 like he's a second coming of Bobby Gibson. Hey, get out of
he got
here.
a ball hit off his leg the other day.
Okay.
He went
We're
9
hammering Christian Pulisic.
Christian Pasali.
Pulisic.
So mad he's mispronouncing the name.
I'm so mad. Thank you, Jamie.
You're welcome.
By the way, Killian has some of his cleats. They're going right in the trash. I don't want his cleats on my kids' feet.
Come on, man.
Well, now first it's the shin guards. Can't find the shin guards.
I found it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. It was in between the seats.
About the shin guards, I got on it. This is Statman McKinnon all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I got on Amazon and I bought 2 sets of shin guards.
Yeah.
And I held one set
hostage
where I knew it.
Huh. Good for you.
This is why soccer's so expensive. You have to buy multiple shin guards.
Yeah, kids forget.
Kids act like I don't know if it's just me, man, but my son acts like he doesn't know where anything is. I'm like, dude, you got to be doing this intentionally. Nah, man. It's almost like you tell them and they delete it instantly.
Immediately.
It's like the little flashy thing from Men in Black.
Yep.
It's gone.
Yep.
The flux capacity.
It's no way.
It's not what
you
it's called.
forgot. No, it's whatever that thing is.
Yeah.
You know,
I believe it's a deneuralizer, right?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
No,
Sure.
that's different.
Yeah, that makes
Back
sense.
to the Future.
Neutralizer. Yeah.
DeLorean.
The flux capacitor.
They forget it. They forget
do.
instantly.
It's amazing.
Like it's no way you. But you know why I think it's a lie? Why I think that these children are not being truthful? Because they never forget something that they actually want.
They also never forget anything you say.
Nothing.
Like you
Dad, you remember 4 years ago?
Yeah.
When we were driving down the street, this is the same street when you said, "No, son, I don't remember." Yeah, I remember.
You said it.
You said
My
it.
kids just make stuff up because they don't know. Like they know I don't know if I can remember it.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, okay.
Sweet.
Remember that, Dad? No.
Killian forgets everything. He walks outside sometimes with like no shoes on, no backpack, no nothing, going to school.
It's overrated.
I go, buddy.
You forget something?
You forget something?
No.
He hops right in the back seat. I'm like, dude, you have no shoes, no backpack. Nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. It was just sorry, though. Always. Sorry.
Sorry about that.
Nothing. Anyways, the bullpen is a problem. The bullpen is a problem. The bullpen is also something that you can fix at the deadline easier than grabbing a starting pitcher.
So that's sort of my point, where Jeff Passan is saying, well, the Cardinals need a starter. That is their top trade candidate. Where I'm saying, I think they need some bullpen help.
So basically you're saying that Jeff Passan's full of crap.
Well, I'm not saying it.
Jeff Passan has missed the mark.
Yeah.
Right church, wrong pew is what they say. Yeah.
Is that what they say?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah.
You guys think the Cardinals are who do you give up for a starting pitcher these days?
Nobody.
Okay. I'm just asking for myself.
Honestly,
I'm giving up two top prospects.
Joshua Baez
for Dustin May if I'm another team.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's what they're going for.
Okay.
For sure.
Thought he was talking about for the Cardinals to get some pitching.
No, we need bullpen help, Kerry.
I got to be honest, with the job that Buster Posey has done in San Francisco, and I mean, he has been atrocious. I think you get him on the line and you say, hey, here's what I'll give you for Robbie Ray.
How would you like a Nolan Gorman?
Yeah.
We'll
give you a Nolan Gorman.
All the time.
And
remember Barry Bonds was a left-handed batter? Remember what he did in this ballpark?
Got your next third baseman once you trade Matt Chapman.
He'll be out there in McCovey Cove.
Oh, yeah, he will.
Now, he'll be in one of the little boats, the kayak. He'll be swimming around. He won't be on the field.
Yeah, come on, man.
Well, that'd be Tyler O'Neill.
You guys ever seen that one video where the two kayakers end up in a paddle fight with each other?
They get...
Yeah.
They get
one guy
aggressive out there.
swooped in really fast.
Yeah.
Then the guy chased after him. It's like started hitting him with the paddle.
That was mine.
There's
Dude, you're a mile away.
There's a picture on the internet of Anthony out there.
I was out there one time, yeah. Only because Marsh superimposed my head on somebody else's. It was back before AI and all that fun stuff.
I think it was you. You keep
Robbie Ray,
trying to alibi.
Logan Gilbert.
Well,
what do you have to give up for that?
Most of your top prospects.
How many years
Logan
those
Gilbert.
guys got left on there? That's what dream matches Logan Gilbert.
Yeah, Robbie Ray is a free agent, I believe, after this season. So,
well, you wouldn't do that, Anthony.
They already established you're not going to do rentals.
No.
Yeah.
How many years Logan Gilbert got left on his contract?
Well, let me get you Robbie Ray first. There's an opt-out after... Nope, they already had the opt-out. Yeah, he's a free agent after this year, Robbie Ray. So Logan Gilbert. Let me get you a Logan Gilbert here.
Oh, Logiel.
Logiel. He doesn't become a free agent until 2028, so he's got a year left of ARB.
How much he getting in ARB next year? 18 million?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Which is nothing for a quality starter.
Then what you doing in 28? Well, actually,
next year he's not
29. That's what I said in 29, because he's going.
Well, he'd still, yeah.
Well, he's not playing next year.
They're going to play.
That's right. 28 will be his ARB year. He's getting 18. What you going to give him in 29?
They're going to play next year.
Where? Who?
Major League Baseball.
Yeah, because they're starting off swimmingly with their negotiations.
Where are they playing, Anthony?
Spurs action.
And that worked out last time.
Okay.
Quite well. They played. Okay.
Did they?
Mm-hmm. All right. It's the NHL you got to worry about. Daily Drop is next on 101 ESPN. So I don't recommend companies unless I've actually used them, love them, and appreciate what they have to offer. And that's Don's Garage Doors. So they recently came out to my house, upgraded my opener, replaced the spring, installed a new keypad with a camera that I can monitor right from my phone. So I know when there's deliveries that are dropped off or Even if somebody needs something that I know, I can leave something in the garage, open it up for them, close it for them, no problems at all. And this is something I didn't have before Don's Garage came out, and that's one of the things. It's one of the things I love about Don's Garage stores. They're a local St. Louis company. They've got technicians who live and work right here in St. Louis. They show up, they do the job right, and they stand behind their work. Here's something to keep in mind: your garage door shouldn't be making a lot of noises. It shouldn't be talking to you. It shouldn't be squeaking and grinding, making any sort of strange noises, including it the door coming down fast and slamming at the bottom, because that's putting a lot of wear and tear on your motor. I didn't know that until Don's Garage Stores came out and talked to us about it. Their $29.95 tune-up special can help prevent a much more expensive repair later. So for under $30, you can have Don's Garage Stores technicians come out, make sure that everything's working like it should. If it's not like it was for mine, they can make a bunch of recommendations that will pay off over the long haul. And if you are ready for an upgrade, they're also offering $500 off a brand new insulated garage door, plus 0 payments for 12 months, fast financing approvals, and no surprise fees. Again, offering $500 off a brand new insulated garage door, plus the 0 payments for 12 months. So whether you need maintenance, repairs, or a beautiful new garage door, call the people I trust the most. Book today at donsgaragedoors.com or call 866-4-DONS-DOOR.
What's up, guys? Just curious question. Hopefully maybe it gets in the daily drop. Curious, what are some of the biggest like scumbags, like just bad people you guys played sports with, or maybe like everybody thought they were really great and they were just a completely bad person? Just curious. See you.
Ooh. Who are you okay to out, boys? Huh?
I don't think anybody. I don't know if they're scumbags. I
played for some scumbags. I know that. I mean, that's an easy one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. As far as guys go, I'm trying to think of like if I've ever had like a really bad
Why don't we scale it back a little bit and just say like standoffish jerk, maybe a little jerk-ish.
I For me, like,
trying to
competing against guys, like, it was always, like, I wouldn't say that Terrell Suggs is a scumbag, but I would say he was competitive and talked a lot of trash.
Yeah.
I would say the same thing about Bart Scott. I don't think they're terrible people, but in the heat of the moment, like, there are things that are said, and you know, it's competitive. Like, it's like, I want to win, they want to win, and you're going back and forth, you know, with those narratives. Ray Lewis didn't say much of anything.
Yeah, but you played. Those are guys you played against.
That's what he asked, didn't he?
No, played with.
He asked when we played.
Teammates.
I thought he said guys we played against.
So that was Matthew, by the way. We can open it up to really anything.
No, I want to answer Matthew's damn question.
Do you want to replay it?
I wouldn't say I played with any scumbags.
If you don't play with the scumbags, are you the scumbag?
Maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Isn't that how it works?
He did say with.
Did he say with?
He said with.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I said I played for some scumbag.
I wouldn't say I played with any.
Yeah, I try to think of like
terrible people.
Somebody who was a bad.
I did have a
person.
teammate get. Well, had a teammate got arrested for. Well, how would you call this? He had people working in Las Vegas.
Oh, he was a pimp.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he wasn't on the team for long, so, you know.
He had bigger things to do.
They had more important things going on in life, I guess. They came and got him from work.
But that doesn't necessarily make him, like, he's maybe not a great person, but maybe he was a good teammate.
Yeah.
I think I'm looking at it as like someone who, like, given the choice, you'd not go to dinner with them.
Yeah, I don't think I had any of those people on my team. Like, I'm sure I had some people that I may have threatened with violence.
Yeah.
I know I did. But he's actually cool at the end, you know, at some point.
I know, same thing.
Like, do it again, probably gonna beat the hell out of you.
Well, these guys, we had fights in practice.
Yeah.
They were just fine. Go for
and that's the thing. Like, it's not, you don't hold grudges. It's not like, it's like your brother. You might fight your brother, but at the end of the day, it's still my brother.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna not talk to you for the rest of the week.
Yeah, I don't remember having a teammate that like I disliked so much.
Well, I had another one that I was going to fight, but he ended up being, you know, he apologized for his words and his actions, and
move on.
It was cool.
So clearly not a scumbag then. Like if anybody's willing to say, "Hey man, sorry I messed up," then
there was a teammate I had.
You got a lot of maturity.
One time, and just the way he acted gave me the vibe like that he didn't like me, and I was kind of new to the team, and I was like, so I waited till he and I were alone one time, and I just flat out asked him, like, "Hey, do you and I have a problem?" And he's like, "What do you mean?" I go, "Because if we do, we just handle it here. Nobody knows about it. And we just go our own ways after." He's like, "I have a problem." You're like, "Well, then why do you act like that?" He goes, "I don't know.
That's just me. I'm weird."
Maybe I'm just like, he's like, "I don't know." So I'm like, okay.
That's just who I am.
So he didn't have a beef. He's like, "I don't have a beef at all, man." I'm like, "Oh, okay. Well, I just wanted to make sure." I'm sure after, like, what is wrong with this guy?
Yeah. It was kind of the same.
We're going to be his teammate again later on down the road.
It was the same with me.
Same dude.
Same dude.
It was the same with me. This guy, he had got to our team, and people thought he act like he was crazy. Anybody that acts or tells you that they're crazy, they're probably not crazy.
Yeah.
But he would walk around and mumble under his breath. I'm like, "Are you talking to me?"
You told me this.
Like, no, I'm not talking to myself. Oh, okay, cool. He did that like 3 times, 2 more times. I said, so after the 3rd time, I said, okay, yeah, you're definitely talking to me. And we're at practice. I start taking my gloves off, and I square up. I'm like, yeah. And one of my teammates grabbed me like, no, don't do that. No, you're talking to me. You don't walk past somebody mumbling under your breath 3 times and tell me you're talking. You got to be. If you weren't talking to me, now you are talking to me.
I'm going to walk by all the time, not mumble.
So, but was he just a mumbler? No.
No, he was talking to me.
Okay.
But we got it situated in the
Was that another running back?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I told you about it.
Yeah. Splashback Deuce says, what about at the station? You guys like T-Bone? he goes, LOL, JK.
I love T-Bone.
I can honestly say that I've never had any issues with people here at 101. I mean, at all.
We were laughing.
Like, name some of the bigger personalities. I never had issues.
We were laughing because we had Brad on yesterday.
Yeah. He may have had.
He's saying, he's like,
Yeah.
maybe.
He may have had a dust up or two with somebody.
Yeah.
Including on air. But I always got along with everybody.
Yeah, I mean it. Yeah, we're lucky. We got a bunch of good dudes, good people.
The only person I fought with was Dunk, but it was like out of love.
Yeah.
Like that's the only guy. I mean, we went head to head on some stuff, just like stupid stuff, but we're brothers. After he passed away, I mentioned that in some of the stuff I put on social media. I'm like, we fought like brothers sometimes. Like we'd be on the phone yelling at each other. Cardinals topic. Stupid.
After working with you for as long as I've worked with you, I'm like, how did you guys end up in that spot?
He had like a narrow focus sometimes. Like he only wanted to bring up like one stat, and I'm like, well, what's the topic? And he's like, no, I want to start by this. And he had such a great breakdown of like the guy's swing and all this stuff. I'm like, okay, what's the topic? And he was like, I don't know what the topic is. You figure out what the topic is. I'm like, I'm asking you what like it's just that stuff. It was just so stupid. And we just laugh about it when we got to the station. But yeah, it's just dumb stuff. Anyways, let's hear Caleb, and then we'll get out of our daily drop here.
Afternoon, gentlemen.
Afternoon.
This daily drop question is specifically for the three fathers of the group. Andrew Marsh, sit back, take notes on this one. You might need it in the future.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a dad of one currently, have been for 20 months. I've got a little girl, and we are getting dangerously close to the potty training stages, and I will take any advice I can get. Best strategies. How did you guys make it through those tough few months?
Okay.
Or at least weeks. I don't know. I'm new to this.
Months.
I don't know how long it takes.
Years. He said a girl, right?
Yeah. So I don't
girls
know
are easy.
Yeah, I was just. I don't know about your girls.
Girls are easier.
Yeah,
Carson,
okay.
and McKinnon, it took like no time, no time at all for them to potty train. Braden took a little longer, and Ashton, he had accidents until he was like 7 years old.
Last week.
Yeah, probably. It was Anheuser-Busch induced.
Yeah. That was different.
That was very different.
Yeah.
But now the girl, I don't really.
Girls are
there's not
easy.
really a system to it. I think you just
be patient.
Subconsciously, you have to just keep reminding them, hey, you got to go potty. You can see like if they start like fidgeting or whatever, like, hey, you got to go potty. You got to go potty. Even like a little timer in your own head of like every 20 minutes. Hey, you have to go potty.
Yep.
Yeah, the timer actually does work. So a lot of people do like the small toilet, and I know some people have had success putting the toilet like almost right in the middle of the family room, right? Like so it's always a reminder.
We had smack dab in the dining room / kitchen.
I know that's worked for people, so Jamie can attest to that. We actually swapped out all the toilet. The toilet seats, but put on the, like the smaller ones, and then physically took that. Like we'd set a timer, and we'd physically take them to the bathroom, so at least they got used to climbing up on it. And then we just sat there, like we read them books, and you got to be patient because it seems like they're never going to get it, and you're getting frustrated. And then all of a sudden, it's like they got it, they're good. And they're out of
then
diapers.
They're telling you, I got to go potty.
I got to go.
There's a great picture somewhere. I don't know if I've got it or if my ex-wife has it. But when I was playing for the Boston Bruins, we had a big bathroom on the main floor. I don't know why. It was kind of out of place. I'm like, whatever.
So some engineer screwed up.
Yeah, somebody did. Like, it was weird. But anyways, so Carson was...
Or architect, I guess.
The potty training. So we took our little toilet and moved it into the bathroom next to the big toilet. And you're like, okay, so to get the idea of like, okay, this is where we go, right? This is how we do it.
Sure.
And I remember I was in there one time. I was going to the bathroom, reading a magazine in there, like the newspaper. I forget what it was.
She came in.
She comes waltzing in. I didn't lock the door.
Yeah.
Why would I think someone's going to waltz in? She comes waltzing in, and she has a book with her. And she sits on her potty right next to me, opens up the book,
starts reading.
That's awesome.
Then I yelled to Shannon. I said, hey, get in here. I said, you got to get a picture of this. I mean, I don't care that I'm sitting on the throne, but she's literally doing the exact same thing
that's
as
awesome.
me.
That's a great shot.
Cool.
Yeah. I think that try the toilet right in the middle of the room. You just got to give them to remember. That's the biggest thing. Like Carrie's saying,
just keep reminding them.
You got to remind them,
and have patience because it does take a while. But just know that you have a girl, it's much less time than a boy. Because my son, literally, I'm like, dude, you're never going to. It was almost like he was like, nah, I don't want to.
Right.
Just because I do. Yep. Look at me. I'm doing it right here.
Oh yeah.
In the pull up.
It's fine. I'm good. Look. You deal with it.
The pull-up, the pull-up is a little false sense of security.
Yeah, it took.
The boys would have a full-on dump.
It would
in the
pull-up. Yeah.
Why?
Like it's like a speed bump for pee, and you'd have a big dump in your pants.
Yeah,
and staring at me doing it.
Yep.
I'm here. Whatever, dude.
Yeah.
Clean it up.
About this.
Yeah. Like, hey, your son pooped his pants.
And it takes.
I gotta go somewhere.
It takes a while too for the night. Like you're still got to, even if they're in.
Yeah.
Like Lincoln is in underwear now, but at night he's got to rock the pull up because he's still.
Well, you got to make sure.
It's got to take a while. Yeah. And he refuses to go to the bathroom before.
I know we're going to go pee before you go to bed.
Yeah, he refuses.
And then they want all of the water in the house at nighttime. Why do you want water now? You haven't drank water
refuses to drink water. Yeah. He sits there watching TV.
You're like, good night, son. Hey,
can I get some water?
Yeah.
Can I get a glass of water? Why?
What?
No. I don't care. No.
Come on, man.
I'm so thirsty.
Yeah,
really? You haven't drank anything? Yeah. Remember at dinner when I was off? Okay. All right. All right. Be the streak. Bet the board next on 101 ESPN.
The Johnny Londoff Chevrolet family has been providing the best automotive prices and award-winning service in the St. Louis area for close to 85 years. When you buy a vehicle at Londoff Chevrolet, it's more than the price tag for them. They want to make sure that you do get the best price, but they want to make sure that you're a satisfied customer and that you're not just a one-time customer, you're a customer for life. They treat you like family. They have for me and my children. I've been a customer for over 25 years now and won't go anywhere else, quite honestly. And the best part about Londoff Chevrolet is they have 2 locations now. The original location in Florissant, Missouri, and the new Autoplex located out in St. Peters. Both locations have tremendous inventory when it comes to brand new vehicles as well as pre-owned vehicles. Both of their service areas are fantastic too. State-of-the-art service centers. Anything that you need done, they'll take care of you. They're fast, they're prompt, they're priced fairly, and they just do an amazing job, whether it's selling your vehicle or keeping it on the road through the service station side of it. So please visit them. Tell them that Jamie Rivers sent you in. They love hearing that. But you can also visit them online at Londoff.com and LondoffAutoplex.com. Are you kidding me?
Johnny Londoff Chevrolet.
101 ESPN Sports Center.
I'm Andrew Marsh. It's time for a Sports Center update brought to you by Universal Windows Direct. The Cardinals take on the Brewers, the final game of this series. Andre Pallante on the mound tonight for the Cardinals. First pitch is at 6:45. I'm Andrew Marsh, and the Sports Center update is brought to you by Universal Windows Direct. You'll be saying, I love my windows.
Hit baseballs. All of my successes depend on me.
You're ready to hit.
The hits just keep on coming.
And his first big league hit is a bullet up the middle.
All right, time for Beat the Streak here in the Fast Lane on 101 ESPN. We got Alex, the returner, on the line. What's up, Alex?
Hey, guys. How we doing?
We're doing great, man. Appreciate you joining us. Marshy, latest streaks, please.
All right, so I have a streak of 4 right now.
Oh, Carey, your streak ended?
Yeah, Carey's...
JJ did it to me.
Dang.
Carey's gone 3 games in a row without picking up a hit.
Oh, sorry, man.
Anthony, you were stuck with Christian Yelich yesterday.
How'd he do?
He did get a hit. You have a streak of 2. Our guy Alex has a streak of 1, and Carey and Jamie are at 0.
Okay.
Tonight, I'm going to go with Alec Burleson.
Alec Burleson tonight. I'll go with Jordan Walker. Alex, you're up.
I will go with J.J. Weatherholt.
Okay, J.J. CD?
Give me Jackson Churio.
Cheerio. Jamie?
Give me that Herrera.
Yvonne Herrera. All right, Alex, good luck to you. Hopefully we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Appreciate it. Good luck to you guys.
Thank you. Sir. All right.
So, Carey, you had Churio yesterday. Did not get a hit. You think he gets one tonight?
Yeah. He's due. It's the due factor.
All right.
Anthony gets it.
Yeah, no arguing there. Okay. All right, from Beat the Streak to Bet the Board. All right, Marsh. Latest standings in Bet the Board.
All right, Carey has 3 points. Starting off the month hot. Anthony, you have 2. Jamie and I have 1.
Okay.
Give me Nick Kurtz. 1.5 hits, runs, RBI.
Okay.
Thank you, Jamie.
Give me France to knock off Morocco.
I think you're a little too late for that one, but you can try again.
I'll leave it 2-0. I'll even call this score.
I want you to try again with a game that has not been played yet.
Rangers on the money line, minus 143 against the Angels. I figured I'd get one of you. Angels.
Scumbag.
Going down tonight against the Rangers. Give me the Rangers, minus 143.
Oh, man.
All right.
Jamie might need a sack there, Marsh.
Yeah, I'm ahead of him anyways in terms of the...
Why did you got to say that like that?
Whatever, dude.
Well, I'm just saying.
He's
Give him time.
just explaining.
Give him time. I think tonight, for the Cardinals-Brewers game, I'm looking at the over-under, gentlemen. Over-under for the team totals. And give me those Cardinals over 3.5 runs tonight, minus 120.
Nice.
Look at them.
Jamie?
Give me the Tigers on the money line. Minus 132.
Go Tiger.
Yep. All righty. That was Beat Streak and Bet the Board. We've got criticisms and compliments and 3 stars next in the Fast Lane.
Anthony, I'm so glad to have you back, brother. I know you were outside over the last couple of days. But you know what else I know? I know you weren't tired. I know you were ready to revved up and ready to go because you know what? You go to mentality. You had plenty of energy to be in that tent all night long and be able to handle all of the things that were coming at you because you're a dad that has to take care of your kids and do things with them. And sometimes fathers, we get tired. Sometimes we, lack the energy, lack the focus at the end of the day, specifically because we've been running around all day. But mentality has done a great job of helping you. It's done a great job of helping me with the testosterone replacement therapy. And we are no longer fatigued at the end of the day. And we can finish the entire camping trip ready to roll, brother.
CD. All honesty here, man, I stopped off at Mentality before Madeline and I hit the road for camp because I knew I want to make sure that I was staying on the program and I had felt at my best. And there were a couple of times where I didn't wear down. We were doing hiking and fishing and all that other stuff, and I felt great by the end of the night. Woke up, still had plenty of energy for day 2. I love being on Mentality because of what it has meant to my energy levels, how I feel, and my mood. My mood is stabilized as well. Love Mentality.
Definitely. So if you're a man suffering from low energy, you're fatigued most of the time, get to Mentality. 2 great locations, one in South County, one in Chesterfield. The same great people. They'll get you together. If you can't go into the facility, go online, lowtusa.com. They will help you out, get you taken care of. That's lowtusa.com, and that's Mentality.
If you missed anything from today's show, you can always download the app and then download the podcast. 101ESPN.com is also where you can find the podcast. Dobbs Tire Auto says 101 ESPN mobile app as well. All the podcasts brought to you by Schaefer Door Company. All right, Marsh, hit us with those criticisms and or compliments.
Criticisms and compliments. Presented by Bet365. With Bet365 early payout, you win even if they lose. Get paid out instantly when your team goes up big, even if they blow the lead later. Bet365. Winning is everything.
007 says, love the potty talk. My kids are grown, but I have a granddaughters going through the potty training phase, and you guys hit every point right on the head. I am dying from laughter watching you three share on YouTube. Love this show.
Oh, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Elvis.
I knew that one.
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Just want to make
know
sure.
his music.
Might not, but I knew that. Blue suede shoes.
How's it go?
Don't step on them. The hell away from me. Step on my blue suede shoes. I asked you nicely.
Yeah,
Don't do it
none of
again.
those words are in there except for blue suede shoes.
Interesting. Marsh.
All right, Curbstomp says today's show as a whole, crabby white guy voice, was another banger. What I learned today is that you guys struck out more today at the lineup game than Gorman. What?
Wow.
Great to have you back, Stoltz. Now CD and Jamie can zone out.
Oh, no, you guys don't
Not wrong.
zone out. Man, maybe a little.
Kind of, sort of.
I didn't sound out.
Not today.
Okay.
Tomorrow's Friday.
Can't wait.
Exactly.
Biscuit says, always good to have you back, Anthony.
Oh, well, thank you, Biscuit. I appreciate you.
Funny because that's not
Appreciate
what
it.
Biscuit said yesterday on the text line.
What?
I just, you got to call out some people. Anthony?
What did Biscuit say?
I don't want to bring it up because it's hurtful.
Oh, okay.
Carrie, you read it.
I didn't see it.
No. Just kidding, Biscuit.
No, I appreciate you, Biscuit. Thank you.
314 says, great show today. Everyone have a great night. Go Cards.
Go Cards.
Go Cardinal.
Grant Francis Fan Club says, criticism. How can you talk about superstar athletes who suddenly fell off and not mention Danny 50 and 07 Heatley? Goal totals of 50, 50, 41, 39, 39, 26, 24. A couple years later, out of the NHL at age 33.
It sounds like you played a lot of years, though.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
It sounds 10 plus years.
Curb Stomp has an interesting idea that we might want to vote on it at some point. It says there should be a music category for the Gauntlet.
Oh, wow.
I'm actually okay with that because some of the music I don't know.
Yeah.
And it's a lot. There's some of the music you all may not know. You know, I'm cool with it. My man did you said Jackson 5 for
something.
It wasn't Earth, Wind, and Fire. It was
You said started with a J. Jackson 5.
I was like, oh, Jackson.
Yeah. And then Kerry looks at me and he goes, "Is that how I sound like?" I go, "Yeah." That's how off I
How
am?
would you do it if it would be just like trivia quiz, or you play snippets of music and you have to guess the band?
Oh man, that would be fun.
That would be fun.
That'd be intricate though.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind replacing random with that.
I don't know.
Maybe.
We did have a
we could technically
had a in-sync question on there the other day.
We could technically just replace it with random. It's random anyways.
Very true. Random music. Marshy.
We don't have to change any of the branding, you know?
Yeah, good call. Smart.
It's time for the Fast Lane's 3 Stars of the Day, presented by Circus Sports. No bet fees ever with the world's largest sports book, now at your fingertips in Illinois and Missouri.
Well, speaking of music, we got to give it to the largest, not the largest, but one of the biggest icons in music history. That's Ernie Johnson.
Ernie Johnson.
Man.
Yeah, man. EJ does it all, brother.
After him.
Wow. I tell you what.
Yeah.
Who knew?
Mm-hmm. All right. Second star of the day. Jim Carrey was mentioned today, but not Jim Carrey. It goes out to the Net Detective.
Yes. The Net Detective.
Blue great.
Both Jim Carreys got mentioned.
First star of the day goes out to the United States soccer head coach Russell Crowe.
Yep. We don't know if he's going to be back. Just like Russell Crowe wasn't back in the Gladiator, we don't know if our Russell Crowe is going to be back coaching our U.S. men's soccer team. All right, that'll do it for us. For Andrew Marsh, for Kerey Davis, for Jamie Rivers, I'm Anthony Stalter. See you.